Alrighty then, chat room. Y'all know what time it is. It's Thursday. It's actually early. I mean, it doesn't matter for you guys because this is on tape. But it's Real Graps issue 84. As per usual, I am Gardy, your host, and I will take you through the week in wrestling along with my co-host Tux. Don't know why I went long roundabout for that, but that's fine. Big news from WWE's camp. Ilya Dragunov did not re-sign, so that's a 9/11 for almost everybody. Nobody is happy. But hey, you know what? AEW fans have posted their tweets in the drafts that they have for like every Hooper in WWE, where it's them versus like 300 people. Everybody dumped those out of their what's the word? Fuck. Out of their drafts. So, you know.
I mean, if I'm him though, and I feel like AEW fans wouldn't be too mad at it, there's no reason not to send a nigga to Japan.
No, they would be super mad. They want him.
They shouldn't be mad.
Nigga, they wanted him more, or as much as they didn't want Ciampa, they want him.
Yeah. However, you can just get him later. You can deadass just get him later. And walk with me here. We can use the people we already have. Huh?
No. New Day coming in, nigga.
Okay. I mean, that one, foregone conclusion, plus tag division. That's all right. We're getting the unction's getting out of here, so we have more time for that.
That's what you fucking think.
I hope. Although I wouldn't mind if Christian Cage came back to do single something. However, take a break first. Take a nice long break. How about 10 months? But you know, Ilya, it's like there's so many niggas. And it's like, all right, we've had good programs with Ciampa. However, nigga, we got a hologram program to run once that nigga's cleared. Whenever that is. Alright, we ain't got time for all this fucking rigmarole y'all are doing, alright? Hologram versus the clone.
Stop bringing that shit up, bro. I don't want it anymore. I don't care anymore.
I need it. I need it more than there. Niggas hating. But yeah, that was a shock that Ilya's gone. I'm a little upset. However, I understand it because if I found out Melo's contract was up, yeah, he's got to be on the first shift to AEW. Yeah.
They already reported that more people's deals are coming up in October. We don't know if they're re-signing or not, but they're just saying that according to their like database or whatever the fuck news they have, some people are coming up in October.
And honestly, considering some of the people that jumped from technically the person I'm thinking of, who's had an amazing come up since leaving the company, fucking Wesley. I'm going to TNA and then to AEW and him being a fucking smash hit in AEW. I don't see why everybody that leaves WWE doesn't immediately just go over there. Even if you don't really get time, it's like, all right, well, they're not sending people to ROH, but they should. And they should be sending more people to Mexico too, but, you know.
No, they are. People have been coming into AEW on Ring of Honor PPA deals.
Oh, that's good.
It's not like big names. But like some of the smaller talent that left WWE have been popping up on Ring of Honor shows here and there.
They should start sending more than niggas to Japan. October gonna be bad.
Well, does Japan want them? Is a big question.
Probably not. But I'm sure they would want Ilya because that guy is like their brand of white boy.
I mean, it's to be seen. We'll see.
I just think it's gonna happen. But we can move on.
All right. We have registered trademarks. It's been 10 years since Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate have been signed to WWE.
Yikes.
Let's see. What else do we have here? WWE is going to be laser focusing on their tag division again with the imminent arrival of Hiromu.
Shout out Hiromu.
Hope
you have fun down there with Zilla.
He's coming straight to SmackDown.
All right, I forgot. Shinsuke was like, come here, big bro.
Yeah, so the tag teams that they have poised are Shinsuke and Hiromu. Fraxium's coming back. On Raw, they're having Ethan Page and Rusev. And the Creeds are going to be coming back up as potential challengers to the Vision, is what they've aggregated.
Oh, out of Gay Baby Jail?
Maybe. Let's see. For Saturday night's main event next month, they had something big planned for Atlanta. There's going to be a Lil Yachty concert. And then they saw everybody try and kill them over the Jalen Brunson thing, so they said, never mind. You wasn't going to the Yachty concert after the Roman Reigns... Oh, no, sorry, that's in Mexico. That's not in Atlanta. I don't even know what's gonna be on that. It's Cody and what's his name, isn't it?
I don't. I need. Was this in Atlanta? The
It's
Yachty
going
concert?
to be in Atlanta. Yes.
Okay, never mind. Because I was about to say, I don't know what the fucking WWE audience thinks wrestling fans care about black people like that, but it's in Atlanta, so it'll be fine. I mean, I'm sure Yachty's a good guy. I don't think I've listened to his music too much. I didn't hate his set at Tyler's concert last year,
I mean, his music.
so that's
Well,
some.
at the beginning, it wasn't bad. I'm not sure about it now. Everybody
At
said that
the
like the peak of his career is writing for City Girls, which is very funny.
I mean, that's just how it be sometimes. People surely would have gone, just not wrestling fans. I don't think they care about that, so that's fine. But if you want it specifically wrestling fans, you're not gonna get that. I don't know how
I,
they need
I
to.
I think that they were going to use it as an excuse to paper the event. So when everybody goes, "Oh, how many tickets did y'all sell?" Now we sold mad tickets. Come on, now stop.
Yeah,
It's big WWE nigga. Come on, we sold tickets.
yeah. What should it say? That's the game. It's just not a game that I give a fuck
That's
about.
a crazy game to play when we know what you're doing.
It's not. It's not about them. It's about taking it back to the investors and shareholders and being like, "Hey, we this thing that we did worked." What would come of that after the investors and shareholders are like, "Oh, it worked. We'll give you more room to work with and do whatever you want." I don't know because I don't know if the WWE has taken a swing on anything in the past like year. And the last swing that they took was John Cena losing his last match, which really shouldn't be a swing because that's just how shit goes. But
Yeah,
fucking felt like a swing.
I mean, no, it was definitely a swing when you seen that people saw Superman lose and basically called the shit a sham. That's just what it is.
Yeah. So hey,
We've got some returns. So Ruby Soho, after 2 years, she went on break to rehab an injury, I believe. Also was pregnant at the time. So it's been 2 years for her. She should be on her way back to the ring, is what we're hearing. Who else was it? Bronson Reed, in theory, should, or not in theory, but they're saying that he should be back imminently as well. Don't know what he's going to be doing. Maybe more vision bollocks. Who knows? Um, they're so Fightful on their Q&A show. We're saying that for the Rebel Heart event next month, that Britt Baker's name did come up, and they clarify, and Sean Ross Sapp had to clarify the aggregation. The name just came up. There was no discussion. There was no discussions in talks planned to appear. Nothing like that. So what it is that the idea of Britt Baker in general was what came up, which is crazy that you had to clarify, because I feel like if that's the case, then it's not news. I feel like if you say something in passing on the show and it gets aggregated, then you have to not necessarily walk it back, but clarify that it was just like said with no type of serious things behind it. It's not worth saying, like, at all.
yeah. I don't even know how the nigga brought it up.
Yeah, I feel like that's just fucking ridiculous.
You gotta fill time, I guess. I'm saying slow news week a little bit.
So the G1 final happened, and AEW fans immediately went into fucking defense mode somehow. The final was so good that it polarized the internet, and for like 48 hours, everybody was talking about the current state of professional wrestling. Sometimes this happens, where a match is just so fantastic that everybody looks at what they have in their favorite company and they get very fucking mad.
I think I'm gonna go out and say it, obviously. I think people were overblowing it. There are nice ways for me to say that, but like I watched the match. I think it's and they said it. I think it was Oiwa said it. We put on a fucking banger of a match. Show's fire. I don't want to turn my TV on and see everybody replicate what we did
I mean,
because
you can
what
say
made it
that, but
special is what we did. So if everybody did it, wouldn't be special anymore. And I think that's fair. I think if you wanting more, technical graps, like if that's what you want out of it, like that's the conversation you want to have. All right, that's cool. Then it's like you should be, and then this is my problem. Niggas just say things, and they say things, and they make these shit posts, and the shit posts are fine, but people aren't like saying exactly what they want. And maybe it's my algorithm. It's definitely my algorithm. But people aren't exactly typing what they want. Being like, I want to see more technical graphs. That's saying what you want. Just being like, oh my god, I have to go back to my bitch wife on Wednesday and I have to see fucking false finishes and kip ups and shit like that. It's just like I don't know what the fuck you want. I can't.
Nah,
If I'm Tony Khan,
that's what I've been saying. Not
and
because
I'm
AEW is bad, but because y'all just don't like AEW right now.
yeah, and I hate to play the niggas are fickle thing, but that's gonna be the theme of the day for me. Is just niggas are fickle. And niggas can have a crash. I've been seeing that it's been happening since Wednesday. The match happened on when the match happened. It was like Saturday, something like that. I was still seeing
Sunday
tweets
morning for
yesterday.
us, but yeah.
Okay, I was still seeing tweets fucking yesterday morning about people like, oh my god, AEW fans finally feeling the lashings that they're giving WWE fans, and it's just like, how everybody just sounds like a loser now that you said everybody talks like a loser now that you said that. Like what? And niggas have been being a bit defensive about the fucking match. MJF, who wasn't even being defensive, he's playing a character. He's one of those niggas. It's terrible because you can't really rage bait him because he's just gonna play into it, and you're like, all right, is that
he fully understands that he is rich.
Yeah,
he's not gonna sit here and play with y'all unless y'all play with his name.
and even then, a match like that, fucking Oil versus MJF, that'd do great for him. That'd do wonders for him.
I'm not trying to see it. Keep him away from my shit.
Hey, he wants it, and guess what he's gonna do? He's gonna sit here and engage with these little stupid niggas and give him the numbers, and guess what? You're gonna take that shit to Tony Khan. Hey, Tony, I think we got something here, man. Let's talk. Let's hit up Ghetto on the phone. Let's see what we can get, right? And that's how it happens because now everybody wants to engage in that NJW shit or MJF shit. They want to fucking rage bait him. They want to quote tweet him.
Suji to get his ear.
And look what's happening. Suji, man, get Suji the fuck out of here.
Shit is ridiculous. I need Suji to get in everybody's ear. Don't go over there.
Don't go over there. We're sending MJF. Actually, no, they had a little joint show, didn't they? What was that shit called? Was that Wrestle Dynasty?
Yeah, and that was a one-shot deal. You notice how that shit ain't never come back?
Yeah, we bringing that back.
No. Sorry.
Yeah, we bringing that back. All right. So everybody's being lame this week because the match was really good. Did I watch the match? Yes. Was it really good? Yes. However, I don't think it warranted all that.
I do.
People writing.
I do only because it was so polarizing to what we normally get.
I think praising the match the way it was absolutely was warranted 100%. What I'm talking about is everybody fucking immediately turning into a fucking child right after.
Nigga said, y'all really gonna have to watch Ospreay kick out of the one-winged angel. Whoever came up with that Ospreay kicking out of the one-winged angel at one shit, whoever started that,
I hope it happens.
You gotta fucking die.
I hope it happens. I'm praying for it every day. I'm praying for it every day and every night that it happens. This is what you niggas deserve for pissing me off like this. It's making my timeline fucking uninhabitable just because you watch something good. How the fuck does that happen? You watch something good and you go and turn it and start complaining right after? I hope that nigga kicks out of that shit. I hope he reruns that same. I hope they do that same camera angle that he does whenever he fucking, he gets out of like a hurricane run off the top rope or some shit like that, where he just got his back to the camera. And then they flip cameras and the other nigga is scared. I hope that's in it. And then I hope he fucking kicks out that shit again at the end of the match. I won! I hope all that shit happens. We must see it for the chaos. See, this nigga gets it. That's my dog right there. I need it. I'm clapping like a fucking seal, bro. Because you niggas have been pissing me off. How hard is it to just say some shit's a good match? I don't get it. Now the whole house is mad. WWE niggas are still mad because they lost to Hooper. AEW niggas are still mad because John Moxley exists and is breathing, and now the New Japan man, their fans are eating. All right, but I don't give it long. I don't give it long. I heard about the way you niggas have been talking about Ghetto all year. I don't give it long.
All year, years,
all years. Thank you for the help. It won't be long now until we're back. All right, niggas lucky Gabe Kid went back. Oh my god, I want him to do some crazy shit over there. Anyways. That's my fucking soapbox.
Keep Gabe Kid out of my shit, man.
He's back in my shit, so you don't have to worry about
it. Yeah, I'm forced to watch it instead.
It's all in it, bruv. It's Wembley, bruv. We have to have him there. You know how it gets spritz with Wembley, the 3 Lions, Prem League. All right, let's continue.
This shit is fucking crazy.
I'm losing the plot.
Yeah. So, I guess we can talk about it now. We can talk about the G1 semis into the finals. I'll take over the semis, and then I'll have you chime in for the finals.
Yeah.
So Our semis were Oiwa and Newman, and Uemura and Tsuji. Oiwa and Newman is very fucking funny, man. Because Oiwa's got so what is it? The idea of this is very much speed and power. Oiwa is an absolute tank. Newman is super fast. So let's see what we got here. We got attacking the injured shoulder, a super drop kick. So Newman's got that disgusting bruise from a couple of nights ago when Hanare put him through the Japanese table, and it bruised him super duper bad. And much like the other stuff that we've got for Oiwa, he ends up working that headlock. Like the problem, or I guess the thing that happened in the Takeshita match was Takeshita was one of the ones that really fought out of the headlock. He tried to backdrop him out of it, didn't work. He tried to roll out of it, didn't work. Oiwa was able to, well, maintain his grip, for lack of better phrasing. So we get make way escape. We get the death row by Oiwa. He gets a bicep clutch. Princess Curse for 2. Oiwa flips out of the power bomb and into a headlock. Let's see. We get Kiss the Crown beating out the grip. It's a 2 count. Kiss the Crown again. He looks for a 3rd. He ends up going for make way, but it gets stopped into a headlock. Let's see. A headbutt by Newman. We get 2 lariats, and then we get the grip for 3. And I want to say that's the first time in like 3 matches that Oiwa hasn't used the headlock as the finish, or the method of winning. So he's got that going for him. So Uemura and Tsuji, this is like a super way back. Like this is a heated rivals, faded matchup. You know it is so much so because Tsuji, instead of coming out in the long pants, the trench coat, and the fedora or the bowler, whichever one you wanna call it, he comes out in trunks. No entrance gear. He's in his trunks. He's in his boots. He's got his wrist taped up, and he's got the title. And he's taking this super duper serious. So they collar and elbow. Uemura ends up getting the arm bar. We get some good stuff here, but the entire idea of this is that Tsuji is unable to deal with whatever Uemura has right now. More so because on the day Yu was just better. Like this is a perfect case of it's not impossible. You were just better on the day. So we end up getting Lion Shiner for 2. Lion Shiner gets cut off by the Gene Blaster. We get a reverse suplex off the top. Tsuji goes for Fire Blaster. It's cut off, and he gets in the double arm. I forget what this shit is called. This damn double arm clutch. I think it's the Kanuki suplex. Off the top of my head, I'll have to look that up in a bit. But we've got the Shining Elbow drop by Uemura. He goes topside. He goes Lion Shiner. Tsuji tries to beat it again. We get the double arm suplex bridge for the 3. Super heated match. I recommend, honestly, if I had to say so, I would recommend watching all 3 matches. Because all 3 matches are fantastic. Like, obviously, the final is the better of the 3 matches. But the semis are fantastic as well. I don't think there was a bad match in that lineup of 3. So after that, we had the Hiroyoshi Tenzan and Satoshi Kojima match, which is Tenzan's retirement match. We have the special introduction. It's for Chono. Tenzan comes out flanked by Yuji Nagata. And Tenzan, I think he has spinal stenosis, which is why he stopped wrestling like quietly earlier during like COVID, and it's why he can barely move now. Like if you watch this match, he was very much struggling to get around the ring, which is sad to see, but I'm glad that he's at least able to move. Like most people get that and they're like, for lack of better phrasing, decrepit. Well, he kind of has that look to him. He's still getting around. He's still able to do his stuff. It looks like he doesn't have much power in his arms, in his hands, which is why like a lot of his Mongolian chops and his like strikes look weak. But they have a super fun the match that they have is a lot of fun. And you can see that Tenzan is enjoying it. He's trying to make the best of it. Kojima loves it. Like they're having just a super good fucking time. And they do the thing. So we get let's see, we get a Koji lariat. Tenzan falls over before it can connect. Kojima calls him to his feet, tries it again, it's no good. He rallies Tenzan to his feet. Tenzan gets Mongolian chops. It was at this point where I like had to write out in my notes that this dude's body is completely wrecked. We get a Tenzan suplex for 2, a Koji cutter, a Koji lariat for 2, a lariat by Tenzan for 2, and this is where I note that he's giving the absolute best performance that his body will allow. We get one more lariat to send, I believe this was on Kojima. Kojima gets one last lariat to send his partner off into the sunset. And I mean, it was everything it needed to be. Like, they had the energy, the crowd was super into it. Everybody was happy to see Tenzan get in the ring one last time. So it wasn't just a quiet, what's the word? It wasn't just a quiet deal to, what did I... Oh, I see. I was watching the Tenzan final. Right, okay. Yep. So it wasn't just, fuck, I lost my train of thought because I was looking at something, but that's fine. So after that, Izuka comes out, who was like Tenzan's faded rival. Kojima immediately hits a Koji cutter, and Tenzan's like, nah, wait, chill out, hold on. And so they squashed the beef that they had, like the 20-year beef that they had in kayfabe. They squashed it. Everybody embraced and raised each other's hands. It was fucking awesome, man. Very, very fun to see. So, Ryohei Oiwa and Yuya Uemura G1 Climax 36 final. Tanahashi comes out. The awards are given out to... Oh, wait, hold on. So we have the tournament awards. It's for outstanding achievement, fighting spirit, and technique. These are as followed. Outstanding achievement is Bolton Oleg. Fighting spirit is Yuto Ice. And technique is Ryohei Oiwa. This is exactly what it was supposed to be. Like, you can't name anyone else to have won these awards. I think outstanding achievement, you can argue that it's Oleg, like Oiwa. It could be any of these guys, including the not pictured Uemura. But I think these guys are absolutely perfect, and they embodied all of the traits for the awards that they won. Like just off of the match with Yoda Tsuji, Yuto Ice wins fighting spirit. Oiwa being able to beat people with just a headlock, with the grip, and all different types of things. That's what earns him technique. Like, these are very much inarguable awards. So, we have Tenzan on commentary. Oiwa comes out with the horns, and they get to it. They proceed to have a very, very basics style match. If you took away the nameplates, if you took away the gear, this is literally just a Young Lions match with time. Like, if you watch any of the undercard shows, like or any of the undercard matches with the Young Lions, this is very much the match that they have you go through and to learn your stuff. But what's applied to it is the fact that these guys are both journeyed, and they've come back from their excursions, and they've learned quite a bit. So they're applying that as well, and on top of the match that they're having. So this is more so a match that's based around a headlock. They told you that already. And the idea of it is that while Oiwa has the technique to apply it, Uemura is good enough to not be consistently caught in it. Every time, in the beginning of this, every time Oiwa tries to grab this headlock, Uemura he has it scouted. He finds new and interesting ways to get out of the headlock. But once Oiwa gets it in, it's nigh impossible for Uemura to get out of it.
Yeah. The fucking, like, when Uemura had his own fucking headlock in, and Oiwa was trying to get out, that little sequence of just, like, Uemura finding different ways to escape certain death, but also keep this shit locked in was fucking awesome.
Yeah, him keeping him grounded is awesome, because he knows if this guy gets to his feet, I've lost.
Yeah.
Like, this guy is not only bigger than me, he's stronger than me. So if he gets back to his feet, I've completely fucking lost, headlock or not. Because
And
the funny thing about Oiwa is that if you don't get the headlock, the grip is going to get you.
yeah,
That discus lariat is actually going to put you out.
yep.
So you kind of have to. There's a lesser of two evils here, right? Even though both are incredibly fucking evil, there is a lesser of two evils, and I think you want the headlock because at least if he goes low, you have a chance of maybe escaping it or whatever, maybe getting your feet under you and rolling, rolling back, rolling forward, rolling period to get out of it. If he hits you with the fucking grip, it might be cooked.
Yeah. And I think this match was just paced insanely well too, to where, Uemura had like a long stretch of time where he was in control. And then Oil had a long as fuck time where he was in control too. And towards the end, it's the classic like, all right, there is a nigga here that can win this match, but I couldn't like outright tell you like, all right. Looking at it, like I knew the result going in, obviously, because I
Yeah,
was spoiled on it. But like watching it with my eyeballs, I was just like, they're not definitively telling you who's gonna win this motherfucker. It honestly could have been either of them.
nigga, the crowd is telling you who is going to win that shit.
Oh, yeah, they were fucking.
Nigga,
Niggas were
if I'm
down.
Yuya, I don't know how, but I somehow stumbled into a fucking away game.
Yeah, niggas just they bought into the grip, man.
Bro, this shit is crazy. The crowd, don't get me wrong, the crowd is loud for both of them, but they have made their decision.
It's just so many
Oiwa
louder
is their
niggas for
uncrowned
Oiwa,
king.
yeah.
The children have decided it. The women have decided it. This is an Oiwa focused crowd. This is
Yeah.
an away game for Yuya. I
It's the
do
full
love
blast.
Yuya hits the heat storm pose, and these fuckers do the Okada zoom out. So they've got one. They got it back.
Gee.
They've got their fucking main event fastball back.
Yep. That shit was tough. Also,
God,
I have to shout out commentary because, and it's just a New Japan thing, like the English broadcasters for New Japan. They pick such great times in a match, and it's telegraphed, obviously, so you know when to do it. But for example, there was one time where fucking Wimura was like fucking inches away from the goddamn rope to get the break. Or what dragged his ass back in the ring, reapplied that shit. No! Yes, man, yes! Fuck, those guys are good.
that shit is awesome, man.
And fucking Zack Sabre Jr. on the outside, fucking.
Zach like a fucking parent at a football game. And this shit
Oh
was
my
awesome because
God.
I noticed TMDK. I'm like, okay. And then I look, oh, the camera pans in a direction. I said, wait a minute. Nigga, is that Taichi? Taichi's there. Deathby's there. Wait a minute. Just Five Guys?
Yeah.
Nah, it felt super big time once you realize that everybody's got seconds. And that's the power of having seconds, by the way.
Yeah.
Like they're not there to get into the match or have a spot in the match. They're there literally. It's a sporting thing. You run with your guys. Your guys have your back. One of the biggest matches in your career. Your guys are going to be there for you.
It adds layers to this shit, man.
Like TMDK's backing one. The remnants of Just Five Guys are backing another. Like it's super. It's important. Like. It is the Kannuki suplex. I did write it later in my notes. Awesome.
It makes it especially like good that they didn't have a spot. Like the fact that they were just chilling there the entire time makes it even better. She was heat, bro.
Yeah, man. Nah, this shit is crazy. Cause Oiwa. Oh yeah. Okay, so we get Lion Shiner for 2. We notice that everybody's in Yuya's corner. The Kannuki suplex or the double arm suplex is attempted, and instead of getting it, Oiwa hops up, gets right into that fucking headlock. Oiwa's got that fucker in tight, and then when the camera pans, you see Zach in the background showing him how to apply it tighter. Zach is telling him to remember the basics of that fucking headlock, and much like Takeshita about 3 matches ago, he goes for the backdrop. Not letting go. I'm sorry, little bro. Umura is fading. Taichi is trying to get him back in. Taichi is literally lunging at the ropes to try and wake this fucking guy up. He ends up escaping. Hold on. Headbutt. And he gets the fucking Kannuki suplex, shining elbow drop. Nigga, he misses the Lion Shiner and he is fucking dead. But we escape again. The grip is attempted. Uemura had it scouted. We go right into an armbar, a pin for 2. Uemura's got wrist control. The timer is running. They're calling for the time. The crowd is getting louder at this point. The crowd is hitting a fever pitch. They are just making noise. They've chosen Oiwa, but it's noise and Oiwa chants, and it's blend together to just make the most ear blasting fucking crowd noise you have ever heard. Like, if you were listening to this on a home entertainment system, your home entertainment system would just be noise. Fuck the commentary, fuck whatever's going on. It would just be crowd noise. This was a G1 final for the ages. For sure. This is one of them ones. So, we end up getting a body slam. Sorry, hold on. Uemura gets the beast lock. Oiwa couldn't get the headlock. Body slam, but Uemura won't let go. Tenzan suplex. And that's what finally gets Uemura to let go. The Kannuki is attempted. We get a lariat. Headbutt by Uemura. We get the grip into a headlock. He gets shot off the ropes. The grip again for 2. We get a pin by Uemura for 2. Oiwa's got that headlock in one last time. He won't let go. He's got him this time. Absolutely got him. Uemura is forced to give up. That last 5 minutes of that match, like,
Special match.
You can stretch it even longer. The last fucking 8 to 10 minutes of this match is just, everybody believes. There is no cynicism in that arena. Everybody believes. Like, we are watching history being made. Everybody is enjoying themselves. Like, this is pro wrestling. This right here, everybody just enjoying themselves, having a good time, cheering for their heroes. There's no bullshit. There's no nothing. There's no shock and awe. There's no bait and switch to try and swerve the crowd or whatever. We don't have a stupid fucking ending where somebody's going to cut in and create the ending. We reached it naturally. Uemura ended up in that headlock and ran out of gas. He gassed himself trying to beat this fucking albatross of a man. This fucking shape of a human being. And he ran out of gas. That was it. Oiwa won. Everybody's having a good time. It was just like, you could feel the love in that building. Is all I'm trying to say. It's just like, and that's the shit that matters the most, bro. So,
Yeah,
of course.
The way they did it, everything from the fucking entrances, just like a Graps itself, that's the shit that that made it for me. I'm sure the ceremony was good, but like I was just so like satisfied after fucking watching. I was just like, I don't need to watch this shit.
It was big fight feel. It was like watching a heavyweight boxing match.
Yeah, no, the crowd did their thing, but the performance absolutely like fucking dragged them there. Like not even on some like disrespectful shit, but just like, yeah, nigga, you are coming along on this ride with me, bro. You're eating out of my fucking hand. That shit was tough.
It's special, man. Like it's genuine. Like I don't even say that to like super duper glaze it or anything like that, but it very much is special. And you know, we talked about it earlier. Tuck said it. Oiwa said it in his post match presser that, you know, this was a match that they came up with and that it's not something that everybody should try to achieve or strive for. Like it was just something that you know they had. That was it.
Yeah, we'll niggas try it somewhere probably, but
yeah, we'll definitely see it on the fucking indie somewhere. Actually, no, we can't see it because no indie promoter is giving you 35 minutes to work ad block.
Oh hell no,
it's just not happening.
We're gonna see a 12-minute version for sure
on the indies. Yeah, somewhere. That shit is fucking funny. Let's see. So back to reality, of course. So with the 5-star GP, I have started catching up. I took the week off, and instead of actually working, all I did was fucking sleep and play video games. I didn't even sleep more. I more so just played video games and was just around. But I will, like I said, I will cover that in a separate thing because I think it deserves it. I stopped covering it week to week, so I should definitely give it its due diligence because there are a lot of fun matches in here. I've already found like a ton of matches that I super enjoyed. But I want to say that maybe tomorrow, or I guess Friday, if I had to like say what days, Friday or Saturday, to expect that 5-star GP side episode. What I will say though about the 5-star GP is that Julia Hart trick y'all.
Who is getting tricked by Julia Hart?
You seen them niggas get tricked, bro.
I saw a couple niggas get.
Yes, niggas have gotten tricked. Shorty went over and wrestled the exact son. I was watching her, I think, second or third match. She went for that moonsault, whiffed it. I said, dude, let it either go further or let you cannot. You're scared. If you're scared, don't do it. Like that's one of those moves where if you have a fear of doing the moonsault, don't do it. Because you're gonna hurt yourself or you're gonna hurt somebody else.
What if she just be missing that shit?
No, dude, she's fucking scared. You can tell. Because she does, because when she like rotates, if you see most people do a moonsault, sorry, they rotate and they're flat bodied. By the time she rotates, her feet are already basically under her. So she either doesn't know, or she's either taking it or doing it the same way she would do it to the outside to make sure she lands on her feet, or she's fucking scared to do it in the ring. I don't know. Whichever one it is, you gotta stop doing this move because it does not look good when you do it. Let that fucking thing go. But yeah, nothing has changed. She went to Japan. And this is why we keep saying that not everybody need to go to Japan. Because some of y'all will just go to Japan and wrestle the exact same way. So yeah, stop trying to send everybody to Japan. Leave that shit alone. We should reserve that for other people.
That's crazy. Shout out to Julia though.
No. What? The fuck am I shouting out? Hell no.
We love the dedication, the hard work, you know. You just, what did Pep say? Pep said, I don't want good players. I want passionate players. You ain't got no passion, nigga.
Fuck off.
You ain't got no passion.
Yo, I seen that clip when he was talking to his team. And so, I forgot what it was. Nah, I gotta get it real quick.
He said, hey, can I be real chill for a second? I love my wife. I divorced from her. She was the most beautiful woman in your world.
Like that's a generational fucking talent, man. Yeah, okay, so
and do I love her? Yes. Does she love me? Yes. There is no passion. Go, man, go.
Yo, Pep was talking to this nigga, or he was talking to the team after a loss. They lost to Liverpool. He said, "Oh, we all make mistakes. We have to take accountability. We have to know if we lose the ball, it's a goal for them. We have to count it as basically a goal, a guaranteed goal." He says, if you lose the ball, if Kyle loses the ball, Kyle gets mad. Kyle's like, why you keep bringing me up? And in that moment, when he said that, when he cut Pep off to start talking, I said, yeah, I could not be no fucking coach. I could not be no coach because if that happens to me, I'm screaming in your face. I don't give a fuck. Because I'm already mad. We lost, I'm mad. Rage baiting me is crazy. Rage baiting me when you lost the ball and they scored on me? Or on us, and we lost we lost 2-0, nigga.
That's why you gotta be homies with the GM, because if you try to rage bait me, you're just out of here next season.
Like, I'm gonna start throwing things in there. Oh, niggas gonna see a side of me that they hope and pray they never see again. Do not rage bait me, bro. Yes, but after that detour, hold on. Oh yeah, no, they announced this already. I think I might have to watch SmackDown. Because they've got a Julia and Blake Monroe match, and then they've got Kevin and Punk on free TV, apparently. That's not lasting, right?
Better than that other guy. Hold on.
Shut the fuck up, man.
Whoa.
Yeah, man.
You know what? They might have me for a week.
I didn't say we would watch the whole thing. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah, those matches for sure, but...
I'm tuning in for the main event. They got me to turn the TV on again. I mean, like, yeah. I mean, if you have a good, like, they had a good match they had 2 good matches on Monday, right? So, like, but this is what I mean. This is why my condition to adding WWE back to the Real Graps lineup was you have to be good, like, legitimately good for 6 months. Because you're not going to sit here and fucking nickel and dime me for good matches every 6 months. I'm not, sorry, it's not happening. Like, you're gonna give me these 2 matches, and then it's gonna be like, I'm already getting the bloodline bollocks during the fucking show already? Like, you're not gonna sit here and waste my fucking time. But say, no, but we got you. We got you with, a good lucha match here, or, a world title match on TV. It's never coming back, bro, because they don't want to be good. They just let Ilya Dragunov walk. They just let earlier this year. They let like 10 niggas go that was holding their shitty little show up. Like I'm sorry, I'm not here for it. In October, they're probably gonna lose more niggas because they did aggregate that. Like I said earlier in the show, they did aggregate that more people's contracts are coming up. We don't know if they're resigning or not, but they're up in October. So they could just be letting more people just walk out the fucking door. And the thing is like, I'm completely fine if people don't go to AEW. I would like things to be spread out. It honestly, this time here, TNA, if you guys don't scoop some of these people up, you need to die.
I'm asleep at the wheel.
I'm not sorry. Everybody in charge, Carlos Silva, every fucking private equity member that owns this fucking, all you Anthem niggas, whoever the fuck, y'all need to die. I'm sorry. We need to eradicate
Carlos,
you niggas.
wake up. Carlos, somebody wake up.
Because y'all are doing this on purpose. If you want to sell this shit already. Oh no, we're not selling. You know, we people just didn't want to be here. But why don't they want to be here, Carlos? Go ahead. You explain to me, the viewer, why people do not want to be part of TNA wrestling anymore. You explain why people are choosing to walk. Why people don't want, they legitimately do not like you. That Steve Macklin shit is still fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That shit should have never made it to TV. Because that looks crazy. Especially since you weren't doing a program with him. That nigga calling you a cuck on TV is wild, nigga. That nigga said that shit and walked out of your company a week later. You niggas let Moose, who was literally like your not your cornerstone, but he was definitely a good hand for you, let him walk too.
Nigga, they're about to lose Leon.
You're basically forcing Leon Slater out the door, nigga. Now, this could be people getting worked, but like to make a stipulation like that where it's like, oh yeah, you know, if you lose, you're basically erased from the lineage of this title. That's fucking, I've never heard of that in the history ever. That sounds like what you're doing when you want to punish somebody.
This is crazy though.
Like that doesn't sound like a stipulation where it's like, oh yeah, nah, he's just gonna win his X Division title back. Because if he was, it would be, oh yeah, you know, you're just gonna be, your title reign disappears and we don't talk about it further. The tagline is just, oh yeah, you know, Cedric Alexander, Leon Slater, X Division title. If Leon loses, his historic X Division title reign disappears. That's it. Right? Like, full stop. We just say it because it is the thing that we are trying to get people in the door with. You niggas released an entire infograph of what it means when this nigga's title reign disappears. You mean that shit. This is not just for play. This is not like a thing that, this is not like the, oh yeah, you know, and if you lose, you gotta join our faction, or whatever the fuck. This is literally, you are erasing this nigga's hard work from history. For a storyline. Like, I wouldn't even if that was like a thing that you would run and it's like, oh no, you would get it back later. I don't want it back later. That's dumb. Who's writing this fucking storyline? This shit is dumb. And you niggas are very dumb for letting that leave or for that not hitting the cutting room floor. Very dumb. But then again, as is TNA, you guys have been dumb for 24 years, and somehow you're still here bothering people. So I don't know. What am I to say? But AAA was on this week. Cold open is the Dominic sit-down interview. We are live from the Coliseo de Torreon in Torreon, Mexico. Everybody here tonight. We have the Lucha Brothers, La Parca and Psycho Clown, and Dominic. And then El Grande finds Dominic. He's whooping his ass in the parking lot. They brawl over a bunch of bottles and some other shit. They brought a ringside. We get a tope by Grande. Ray makes the impartial save, tries to separate him. We get a dick punch by Dom to Grande. Dom gets in his dad's face, and it's the craziest thing ever. Cause Dom shoves him, and Ray tries to gurks this nigga as if Dominic doesn't have like a foot and a half on him. So it's this nigga running up to his son with his arm out, trying to yoke him up. It's just me crying. But eventually they separate. Grande says he can't be the king of the luchadors. There are greater luchadors than him. He lists off Rey Mysterio, Máscaras, El Santo. And then he basically says, yeah, you know, I'm gonna restore the lineage of Lucha Libre by beating you and eliminating you from AAA. So, in our opener, we have Noisy Boy and Rey Fénix for the Campeonato Cruzeiro de AAA. It was a cool match. I can't really complain. Noisy Boy is pretty cool. Let's see. We get a super kick out of the sky by Phoenix. We get a Rana by Noisy Boy, who's getting crazy boos. I don't know if this guy is evil. Last time I saw him, he just got punched in his head by Peril Stamal. So I don't know what that's about. Uh, Phoenix goes for a crossbody after the rope walk kick. I noticed the crazy cupping on this guy's back. He is not okay. We get a frog splash for 2, a brainbuster for 2, poison runner off the top for 2 by Noisy Boy, and then the muscle buster for 3. Champion retains, and it was pretty good. I would say it's not a bad opener for sure. So as Phoenix is heading to the back, Penta comes out, daps his brother up, goes to do his promo, and his promo is all about calling Roman Reigns out. You know, there's a tournament to see who's facing Roman on the Mexico City Raw. You know that tournament isn't done yet.
No,
that tournament isn't even close to. Or at this point, at this show, at the point of this airing, the tournament had just started. So before he even had his match, Penta came out and said, "I'm going to win this, and I'm going to beat Roman." That's it. I don't need the rest of the tournament. If I'm looking at who's in the tournament, I know who's winning already. I don't need the rest of the tournament. I'm sorry. This is the worst kept secret ever. It's going to be, if you need to be told, it's going to be Penta and Roman in Mexico City.
It's gonna be fire.
I'm sure it's not going to be bad. It's just very funny that they're going through the, like, if you look at this bracket, let me see if I can pull up this bracket real quick. I don't know if it's on the AAA. It's not on the AAA Twitter. How is that possible? Let's see. I know they've retweeted the whatchamacallit. Have they retweeted the WWE account? They did not, which is odd. That's very odd. Okay, let me go to the WWE Twitter account real quick so I can get this bracket for y'all. Stop showing me NXT. Show me Luchador Tournament for Roman Reigns decocking. Here it is. So, okay, yeah. So he cut this promo after beating Laredo Kid on Raw, which I find very funny. So after, because he beat Laredo Kid on Raw, he cut this promo on Saturday, and then on this show was Psycho Clown and La Parka, and then on Raw they had Dragon Lee and Wagner Jr. and Phoenix and Fiscal. So at the time, he was the only person that advanced in this tournament. He's already calling his shot. But if you look up and down this bracket, Penta is the only name that's big enough to contend with Roman. And that's not on a disrespect thing. That's just on a, if you're trying to put this in front of a WWE crowd. Penta is the only person in this tournament that makes. I posted it in Talk, by the way. Talk, just so you can see.
Take a look.
But yeah, this tournament, there's nobody there. Like, we know it's going to be a Lucha Brothers final, for sure. And then it'll be Penta against Roman in Mexico City. But if you look at this bracket, it was doomed for everybody else.
Yeah.
This should say Penta versus Laredo Kid, Psycho Clown versus La Parka, Dragon Lee versus Wagner Jr., Ray Phoenix and Fiscal. The only other person that I would even attempt to try and put against Roman, in terms, if you want to go big name for big name, is Wagner Jr. And you guys had him list to Dragon Lee. Like, I find that very funny.
After that, it'll probably be like fucking Dragon Lee or some shit like that.
Yeah, like the hierarchy would end up going Penta, and then I guess in the 2A and B would be Phoenix and Wagner Jr. And then Dragon Lee would be 3, followed by everybody else.
Yeah, it don't even really matter the fucking order.
Yeah, like everybody past them is kind of just whatever. So, his promo was interrupted by Peril Stamal. They come to confront him. The context of this is that Pentagon was part of Peril Stamal back in the day with Peril Jr. Let's see. Penta daps up Daga, he daps up Los Garza, and he stares down Bronco Nima. It's like Carmen Petrovich isn't even there. He basically looks past her. He might have gave her a brief nod, but I noticed that he stared down Bronco and dapped up everyone else. Because everybody else is practically family. Dago was one of his running buddies, basically another brother to him. And Los Garza are like royalty, so it's like, I know who you are, you know who I am, type deal. So Daga in Spanish says that it's been about 8 years since they've been face to face in the ring. He notes that in 2012, Penta joined Perros del Mal. So they offer him a spot in the group. They give him a shirt. Penta says, I don't know. Walks away, and they said, hey, man, you've got till the end of the night, basically, to let us know what's up with you, what's the deal. So we move on. La Parka versus Psycho Clown. This is for the Roman Reigns Decocking tournament. This is also our main event, by the way. It's a cool match, but the big thing here is that you remember how in the triple threats for the Latin American Championship, I noted that Psycho Clown was attacked by a Wyatt family reject. Well, he was attacked by the same guy again. He ends up kicking his head into the post, rolling Psycho Clown in. Parker hits that spinning driver for 3. I have to get the name of that, but it's so hard to find like move names now because everybody has like purged the internet. Like Wikipedia used to be like the end all be all. Like I could go to a Wikipedia page. I remember back in the day, just going down the Wikipedia pages and reading everybody's pages, with their moves names for wrestlers that I couldn't find access to. Like I wasn't as savvy with computers as I was now. Like I just didn't think about it. Now you go on Wikipedia and there's nothing there. They tell you a bunch of shit you don't need. Like, the moves was the best part of the Wikipedia. I don't give a fuck about what niggas was up to.
But, you don't care about how this nigga grew up?
No, man, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care if this nigga went to an Ivy League school and had a 3.0 GPA. You pursued wrestling, bro. That shit does not matter. Or sorry, a 4.0 GPA. I forgot 3.0 is a normal GPA. Allegedly. So, after that, we have our, I guess you could call it an epilogue. It's not necessarily post-credits, because the credits come up after this segment. But Penta's in his locker room. The entirety of Perros del Mal walks in his locker room and says, alright, it's time. He notes that Perros del Mal is a part of him. Daga's like a brother to him. The Garzas, I respect y'all family. But he needs to know that everybody who's wearing it has earned it. For him to wear that shirt, he needs to know that this family has no dead weight. And nigga, he is staring daggers into Bronco Nima. He says, you need to show me that you belong here. Bronco says when he beats him, Penta will join Perros del Mal and he will raise his hand, recognizing him. And then the show goes off the air. And Daga reassures him that it's legit, bro. Like, you're good. Which is apparently a fucking lie, by the way. Because we already got a report. We got an aggregation that says that they're going to kick Bronco Nima out of the stable, and I can't even begin to fathom why. Like I don't know why they would even bother kicking this guy. He works fine in the group. If you're kicking him out of the group for not being like a fantastic wrestler, you knew he wasn't a fantastic wrestler when you added him to the group. He's an NXT guy. Like he hasn't worked much. He's still pretty fresh. You picked him because he was big. Like you put him in the stable to offset the fact that Daga and Los Garza are like for the most part average size guys. So kicking him out, who are you gonna replace him with? Like you already ran the tease angle at NXT X amount of weeks ago, where Lucian Price was like, "Yo, what's the whole Perros del Mal thing about?" And he says, "Yeah, no, don't even worry about it." So now he's out of the group. Where do we go from here? What's the point? Because who else are we gonna add? You guys added Damien last week. You're trying to add Penta. You're trying to make this a big thing, but you don't have people. Like for the most part, I don't even know who's under contract for AAA that they're not even using. As it stands right now, they have it looks like they have 15 people from the original, or not original, but the pre-merger AAA under contract, and then the rest are just fillers from Evolve, ID, or NXT, or even Raw and SmackDown. It's just the people they're not using who have Hispanic heritage or people that they think would get over in the with the Lucha crowd. So I have no idea what the fuck's going on with this. Because you debut a guy, within a month 2 months he's gone already. Sure, I'll take y'all word for it. So Collision, because we are now at the AEW portion of the show.
Yeah.
The opener is Lethal Twist versus Brodito and Hangman Page for the trios title. This totally happened. I'm
I'm not
sorry,
gonna lie,
bro.
I kind of fuck with the match.
I'm sorry, bro.
Unfortunately.
I don't care about Collision. Like
Yeah.
as you guys knew, I I've been a staunch defender of Collision since last year. Since I started like religiously watching Collision, I've been a staunch defender. I can't defend. I'm bored, bro. I don't want to watch this shit anymore. Like there are good matches on this show. Like don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. Nigel and Shibata was fantastic. Kyle
Yeah.
and Roddy was fantastic. The
Yeah.
rest of the shit on this card, I don't give a fuck about. You niggas rolled. Hechisaro had to roll up fucking Brian Cage.
Yeah, I don't know why I watched that shit. I'm not
The
gonna...
CMLL World Heavyweight Champion had to roll up Anchor Arms Man.
Why, yo? You know what's funny? What I was thinking to myself while I was watching the match, I was like, damn, if they're giving Brian Cage all this, it's gonna be fucking catastrophic when fucking Buddy Matthews comes back. It is gonna be crazy.
Like,
He's gonna be in crazy places he's not even supposed to be at.
look who's getting gas. Brian Cage. Don't get me wrong. Cage is tremendous in both ways. But nigga, I'm not having him beat Hechisaro. Hechisaro, you know who Hechisaro is, nigga?
The Alchemist brother.
Like, come on, bro. Hechisaro can beat Brian Cage. No, Buddy Matthews needs to get the fuck out of my company. Nigga need to go home to his wife, bro.
He's coming back and he's immediately going for that international title.
We are trading that nigga for Ilya Dragunov.
I don't think they want Buddy Matthews anymore. I think if Buddy Matthews and Rhea Ripley run that married couple gimmick on air,
it's gonna
they
look
might
crazy.
lose money.
Look what they're losing money for. They stuck her with fucking Dominic Mysterio for a year.
It's different. You look at Dom, you look at Rhea, and you're like, nah, I ain't no way.
Yeah, and it works the same way for fucking Buddy Murphy, nigga.
No, I think there's some niggas that would be like, oh, I guess.
Oh, is it because Buddy Murphy's on the fucking cycle too?
It's because he's on that fucking HGH, brother.
Yeah, you can say it. It's okay.
He's on that shit. He's on the ayahuasca, bro. He's on that shit again.
Oh man, nah, that shit.
Whereas
Ayahuasca for fucking that's why he looks like Pac.
Me and Dom built the same, so it's like, all right. I look at Dom, I'm like, nah, there's no way.
So, he's on ayahuasca and he looks like a brick shit house. Yeah, I'm sure, man.
I look like I could roll Dom up, but Buddy Matt, nah, that nigga.
It's because Dom is too long. He's too long and he didn't pack, and he isn't packed on crazy muscle, and he wrestles in a fucking shirt. Okay, no, I that sounds crazy derogatory, but I swear, I promise you, I didn't mean it like that.
I can't wait for that punk Dom.
Son, he's already called him a fat ass fuck. We are winning, brother.
Fuck. Oh goodness.
So, what did you like about this fucking trios match, man?
It's the fucking synergy of the lethal. I hate to call them this. The lethal swirl. These niggas move.
That is not what they're called.
That's not what they're called? Oh,
I could have sworn it's a lethal twist.
It is lethal twist. I have amnesia.
Thank God.
The niggas have great synergy. And there's no bad wrestler in this match. Obviously, fucking.
I think the worst wrestler, arguably, in this match is Lee Johnson.
Yeah, and even then, he can still hoop. He can still go.
Yeah, it's not like he's bad. It's just he's not the other 5 guys in the match. Like Blake Christian is at least like he's at least in quotations, I guess you could say, mastered the modern indie style.
Yeah.
Or at least enough of the modern indie style to put on what people would assume are bangers. You've got Jay Lethal, obviously 30-year veteran. Yeah, 30+ year veteran. You've got Brodito in there, perfect. And fucking Hangman, for whatever reason.
Whatever reason. And I at least can be glad that he's at least like experimenting with them to hit trios moves. I don't know. They're hitting a lot of whatever the fucks as far as like moves go for finishers. Because whatever they tried to do towards the end there, I don't know what the fuck that was.
I've seen them come out in the ring, Brodito hit the pose and Hangman off to the side. I said, you gotta break these niggas up.
He keep doing this.
No, I'm sorry, you gotta break these niggas up.
He keep doing this, man.
You gotta get Hangman away from you. You can't. You gotta get into it. You gotta find something to do with them. You can't just stand off to the side with them niggas. Don't piss me off, bro.
He keeps letting the audience know this is my side quest. I'm not actually with this little shit. It's just something to pass the time. But apparently not. Apparently it's a thing to fucking beef with Swerve again. Or I guess Ricochet. Getting the cowboy out of here. Yeah, we gotta get him out.
Yeah,
I
no.
can appreciate
He's
him.
fucking the vibes up. It's crazy.
I can appreciate him trying to hit them little tag maneuvers with Brody King and Bandito, but he just feel awkward. I just don't feel right. So
He's fucking the
that's what I
vibes up,
like.
bro.
This fucking, oh my god, what was it? Blake Christian going for this fucking, I don't even know what this is. A moonsault. Brody King about to catch him into a fucking lawn dart. Jay Lethal doing the tope suicide, and then Lee Johnson coming up and hitting this fucking frog splash on Brody King on the outside. Actually made me jump out of my seat. I was like, oh my god, that shit was tough. I gotta give it to him. That shit was tough.
Look what this nigga's doing. I'm not falling for this shit. They're
I'm
not
always gonna
getting
fall
me.
for good Graps. No, I'll fall for it. I'm sorry, you got me. Don't put these niggas on my screen more, but you got me. You got me this time. I can concede that.
Look, got him.
But that's about it. That's all I was really fucking with out of this match.
Hey, salute. Post match, Ricochet comes out and they whoop them niggas big style.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ricochet's like, hey, you know what? When you're in demand, you can make demands or whatever, whatever. What is it? Whatever the fuck they say, man. Whatever their little nursery rhyme is. So
yeah, I don't remember the rest of that shit.
Callis or Lexi is with Callis, Hechicero, and Cage. In the spirit of competition, they shake hands. Hechicero, I didn't catch what Hechicero said because I was out of it. Like I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Like I said, it's become harder every day to watch AEW, and it's not necessarily because of it is because of the G1 and the 5-star GP, but it's also because like engaging with this shit has kind of been rough. Like the TV isn't necessarily bad, but there have been a lot of weeks in a row this summer that have just really been, wow, you guys don't have nothing going on, huh? Like we are actually just waiting for All In to happen. Like we need All In to happen bad. So like my investment in AEW and my ability to engage with the TV has been super low.
Which is fair. I think what was it? Fucking, they were talking about like championship gold or something like that, and saying that like, oh, it sucks the two of you guys have to fight for a championship gold. And I think Hechicero was like, you already have championship gold.
Yeah, but you know how it works. But if CMLL doesn't recognize it, we don't really care about it either. So
yeah, and they go into this match. Well, they have this fucking little conglomeration talk. That shit don't really matter. I'm gonna be perfectly
shit
honest.
is fucking funny, bro. Because Cage thinks he's fucking funny, talking about some yo soy machine. Nigga wants to make it just sounds like holy fuck, why me? Callis has the nerve to go. He said he loves the Don Callis family. Hey, pack it, bro. I'm not sorry. Normally I would be geeked for this. I'm not. I've had enough of everybody today.
Yeah.
And then he tells Archer he's not gonna kill anybody because Archer usually screams everybody dies into the mic, and Cal says yeah, none of that tonight. Chill out.
Yeah, just be normal, nigga.
This match is a whole lot of fucking nothing, brother.
It's
oh
I
my
generally
god!
like the commentary. I think them niggas collectively across two shows have mentioned Brian Cage winning Mr. Nevada at least 70 times.
I mean, if he's gonna wear that stupid fucking medal and it's the only thing he's done in the last 10 years, what are you gonna say?
I really don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck about Mr. Nevada. Can we talk about wrestling, man? What the fuck?
No, because he hasn't done a whole lot of that in the last 5 years. So no.
Oh, thanks. Oh, we can skip the rest of this shit. I ain't got nothing.
Man, Hechicero gets a fucking cradle on Brian Cage and instead of just beating him.
Yeah.
I don't know what the point of that is. Why are we protecting Brian Cage? Are we lining Cage up to do something?
They are. He's gonna do. I don't know what the fuck he's about to do, but he's gonna do something because it's been like 2 months of this.
Like, what is happening? Is Andrade and Max for that belt?
No, it's just that they're number 1 and 2 of the Casino Gauntlet.
Oh right, that's what's happening there. Holy fuck. Okay.
But they keep talking about it like it's for something.
Yeah, these niggas have been jawing back and forth for 3 weeks about nothing, bro. Nigga, I skipped that shit. I'm sorry. I was watching Dynamite, nigga. I skipped that. I skipped that fucking main event. Oh my, I skipped all that shit, bro. I'm sorry.
You listen. You got the spark notes. All right, on Collision again. I don't know why I remember liking more of this show than I did. Darby Allin out here to talk about Kevin Knight again, and
No,
I'm like, okay.
Darby Allin is soft launching Sting Jr. on my fucking TV.
Ali, this thing.
Fuck it. This is not about Kevin Knight anymore. This is about soft/hard launching Sting Jr. in the fucking AEW canon.
Muy bien.
Fucking ridiculous, bro. He said, "Well, what the foundation you're building your little thing on isn't gonna last. The Callis family isn't family. You know who's family? Sting. You know who's family to me? Sting, son. You know who I respect more than you? Sting, son. Okay,
He said
okay."
it didn't like connect to me until Wednesday when I saw the little nigga. He's talking about some fucking Steven something. I'm like, who the fuck is
Steve
that?
Borden Jr. Okay.
What? I thought he was gonna say Speedball. I was like, oh, okay.
Of course not. We don't give a fuck about Speedball was at the fucking zoo today, nigga.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Man.
We get this Little Rascals promo
No, skip it.
with Blackheart, Leo Rush. And you know what I was thinking to myself? I was like, damn. Niggas really said Tony fumbled for releasing Danhausen when he got himself a Danhausen that can take some fucking bumps right there.
Bro.
We won the trade.
Everybody, every time they do a Treehouse segment on AEW TV, it hits my timeline and people go, who the fuck is this for?
You know who it's for. It's for the niggas that were upset that Danhausen got let fucking go. And the nigga Leo Rush can wrestle. And we got the Dochi sign off. What? Come on.
Don't bring that back up. That was a one-time deal.
Come on. Alright. Divine Dominion in the 5-minute White Girl Challenge. We're back. Well, it's not 5 minute, but and the other people in the ring aren't white girls, but you know what I mean. 5-minute girl challenge.
Yeah, skip that. Sorry. I'm sorry. Like normally I watch everything. I was in zero mood today.
Now we got the Brawling Birds and the fucking Jamie Hayter comes out in his little singlet.
Yeah, Jamie Hayter comes out with this fucking bodysuit and her ass is eating the entire thing. I was like, wow, I guess that's cool.
Oh
that's
God.
Awesome.
You know what I'm saying? It's fashion, nigga. We wouldn't get it. It's a piece. Come on.
Nah, salute. I don't got nothing negative to say about it.
They were about to fucking kill Megan Bay.
Yeah, no, they had her in the fucking device. Niggas was on Dynamite talking about, yeah, we see fear in your eyes. All right, bro, you're winning. I get it. Like, pack that, bro. Please do not dress down Divine Dominion. Please just have them lose in peace, bro. Do not fucking, like, drag their shit through the mud. Like, this right here is a classic case of dragging their shit through the mud, bro. Oh my God, man.
We get
Renee's with Zeta.
Renee and Zeta, yup.
She's excited. She's been studying up. She's been training. Mercedes walks up, says, "You're a fan." Zeta says she's lost all respect for her for attacking Willow, and she slaps the fuck out of her. And then we move on. We move on to Nigel and Shibata in their tournament match. Man, this shit was awesome. Nigel is awesome, but if you're telling me that Nigel's gonna win this fucking tournament with a busted up fucking leg,
I'm not gonna. I will be the funniest shit ever.
Son, if Moxie is gonna lose to fucking Nigel, if that's what's happening here, you might get me to turn the TV off forever. That's all I'm saying.
The unction,
nigga. You can wrestle Nigel in Wembley. You gotta die about it, twin.
Nigel might be my favorite fucking special guest, recurring hero of the year every
because
year.
He's a fantastic fucking wrestler, and they keep putting him in spots to where it's like, no, I'm just like, I'm there.
It's funny as fuck because he's a shit, unfortunately, and you can also tell he's a shit, and it pisses me off because this is how British niggas act. Like, you know, shut your ass up. Oh my God, no, that was a great match though. I don't know at what point he fucked his ankle up. I don't know I think it was towards the end. I forget what move it was, but you can very clearly see him. Oh no, I think I know what it was. Shibata goes for that fucking PK, and Nigel puts his foot up to block it like an asshole.
Yeah, and that's what like explodes his foot, and they're like, "Oh, ew."
You see it in his face. He's like, "Damn,
why the fuck did I do it?" Because I think niggas forget that Shibata throws his entire body in those fucking kicks. Does.
Nah, that shit is all real.
Like, everybody I see in Japan do, like, the fucking body kicks or, like, the PK to the back of the front. That's like straight. I'm gonna kick you as hard as I fucking can, and you just gotta figure it
Yeah.
out.
I don't know what compelled this nigga to try to block that, but that shit's fucking nuts.
There was a spot here where Shibata gets a body scissors, and Nigel's counter of like wrapping his feet around Shibata, or like wrapping his shins or whatever around Shibata's feet and stretching his feet out. Brilliant. Absolute fucking.
I've never seen that before.
Like that, and that's what happens when you're like a
What?
master of catch wrestling. It's like you can come up with counters like that people normally wouldn't like use, and stuff like that is always unique.
I was like, what? I literally was walking and watching it, and it's about to start going, nigga, and I'm like, what the fuck happened to you? He still got the body scissors. I looked down, I was like, is he on that nigga's ankle?
Fucking hit shit up crazy style.
And then that shit comes back later in the match where fucking Shibata gets the fucking, well, I don't know if it's a rear naked or what, but he gets the hold on him, the same hold, but he doesn't wrap his fucking he doesn't like lock the legs in this time. He just leaves them bitches open,
which allows Nigel to roll through.
Yep. I was just like, oh, this is a real nigga right here.
Yes, sir.
Whoa, I'm watching Graps, like actual Graps.
He rolled that nigga up. Everybody said, holy fuck, Nigel beat Shibata. Hey, what are we doing here? Is Nigel accomplished or not?
Holy bro, them niggas, it was like, you know how it was? Well, I don't know if any of us have done. I probably fucking styled or something like that. You know how back in the day, niggas would go to the local, they play a nigga that's on the power ranking, and then your man's actually wins, and you're just like, wait a minute, that nigga actually won? Oh, fuck. That's what it sounded like. Niggas did not expect him to win that shit at all.
Nigel wrestles like, kind of, he wrestles as much as Shibata does.
Yeah, it's like fucking once every 3 months, the niggas down in Ring of Honor doing something.
Like, what? How is this some crazy upset? Why is the narrative that Nigel is like a shitty commentator that just wrestles sometimes?
Nigga, fucking, he was giving Zack Sabre Jr. work last year.
Son, and that was for the IWGP, man.
That shit was insane. Look who's getting title shots.
What the fuck?
My dog.
So, Renee is with Ospreay. He's got a trios match. He says, yeah, I kind of fucked up. Renee's like, yeah, you don't got any friends. What's going on with that? He says, yeah, I'm going to have to go call the UE boys. I know Akira's going to be up for it. And, I kind of got to smooth things out with Callum. Yep. Rascals are in action with Leo Rush. After they win, the Hurt Syndicate comes out. It's the Hurt Syndicate. And, 97 squash matches on this fucking episode of Collision. If you didn't want to book the show, why didn't the Continental matches go longer?
I gotta get this Blackheart Leo Rush to the Rascals program started.
Yeah, anyway, Hurt Syndicate and Shane Taylor Promotions in action. They beat some fucking randoms. Tommaso Ciampa promo. He says everybody in the Casino Gauntlet is on notice. Max and Andrade, y'all better hope I'm not 3, or it's gonna be a quick night for y'all. We get Zeta Steel and Mercedes Moné. It's not bad, but I mean it's foregone conclusion. It's an extended squash. She's put in the work to her. Mercedes puts her out with the statement maker. Daniels gets his ass beat for no reason other than she just needs to whoop somebody. Willow comes down. She says she wants to fight. Calls Mercedes we have reached like WWE levels. Like, I know everybody is super high on this feud and thinks it's like a super hot angle or whatever. But what I've noticed is that we have the word bitch has been turned into a crutch, and that is what we are using in this angle, because it's happened in every segment, is that somebody ends the promo or the segment with bitch, and that's like our whole thing here.
You're not rocking with cuss words?
Nah, I hear you, right? But like, this was the one thing that people were like flaming WWE for, but now that it's like two people we like in AEW, we're just not gonna say anything about it. Like, don't get me wrong, the promo talking where Mercedes is talking about her insecurities and everything, and how the whole Willow thing, or how she got injured against Willow, and that was a big thing. That stuff was good, but now that we're a week and a half out, you guys have no more left in the tank, and it's just pull apart brawls and calling each other bitch. And I guarantee that's more of what we're gonna get on Saturday. More of what we're gonna get on Wednesday. Like, it's not really a problem. It's just like, I don't see why everybody's acting like the builds between Now, granted, yes, the builds between both matches have been night and day, right? Like the Ospreay stuff has had a lot of fucking it's had the too many cooks problem, where everybody's got their thing that they want to do and try and add to it, and then it's muddied the pot up. But this short range build has very much just been built on, hey, you know, we are basically soulmates. We've been like attached at the hip for a little while, and it's about time that I beat you. And I think that's a good story. But to act like it's groundbreaking and that it's just like, oh yeah, you know, like I'm not saying it shouldn't main event, but I'm saying that trying to position it to main event when the angles are just as good as the other ones, you know, like the angles recently, because this started what, like a week, like a couple weeks ago, like three weeks ago, something like that, for the most part. When the fuck was this damn pay-per-view? It was the end of July, right?
Talking about Redemption?
Yeah, Redemption was the 26th, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, so it's been about 3 weeks.
Yep.
And in 3 weeks, it's been the one promo, which was very good. I'm not going to take that away from them. But since then, it's just been pull apart brawls, calling each other bitch, saying you're not going to beat me. It's been very generic stuff. On the other end, the men have been muddied and dog shit, and it wasn't even about the title and the two people in the match until last week. So now that it is, you're kind of approaching the same thing. Like like on Dynamite, when you see those interviews, they're very night and day interviews.
Yeah.
Like Omega and Ospreay had like the promo that Mercedes and Willow had 3 weeks ago is what Ospreay and Omega had last night, and vice versa. Yeah. The segment that the women got was what Omega and Ospreay were doing 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So I can't really say that one deserves to main event over the other. Like, it's always going to default to the world title. You kind of just gotta charge it to the game.
I think people are being extremely disingenuous about, and honestly, fuck Collision's over. We can, yeah, you know, I fuck with KOR and Roddy Strong, but you know,
it was a good match. I mean,
as you would expect, it is. Yeah,
we could talk. We could just close it up real quick, and then we'll get back to that. Real quick, Jack Perry said he's gonna be AEW World Champion eventually. This ties into the fucking Ospreay thing anyway. Says Moxley lit a fire under him, shows him what it takes. He wants to fight all the world champions now, all the former world champions now. He lists them off. He looks off screen, and it's Pregnant Swerve. Pregnant Swerve says he's not ready to walk amongst killers. Jack says, "Nah, I think I am." After looking at his like bloody hand and body, Pregnant Swerve then says, "Careful bringing a knife to a swear fight. That was ass. They need to start whooping you for saying stupid ass shit."
Oh, he was trying to say swerve. I thought he said sword. I was like, man, probably get away with it.
Nah, I heard you. I heard you, little nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
I said that was crazy. I hope we're not trying to get that one off the ground, because that's crazy.
You know he's a rapper. You know you're not even doing
that shit sucks. Them raps is trash, nigga.
Oh man.
So oh my fucking god, we get Omega. He says, "Yeah, we got a Callis Family Trios match too, and I'm picking the Elite. Daring today, aren't we?" Nigga said, "Yeah, I need 2 guys." It zooms out the Buck show. Oh god, could have fooled me. I thought you would pick somebody else.
Nah.
Edge and Christian walk up. They're like, "Yo, hey, fuck niggas, what happened to y'all in not Wembley, in Arena, Mexico? We was getting whooped, and y'all was like doing some bullshit on the outside." The nigga said, "You lost. What the fuck's that got to do with us?" Christian then says, "Yeah, I'm your dad." And the nigga say, "No, you're not my dad." And then we get the O'Reilly Strong match. Fantastic match. O'Reilly cradles Strong, so you know what it is. Nobody's allowed to lose in this company. We have hit the point in this company where everybody has enough leverage to where if they don't want to lose like clean, they don't have to.
It don't work for me, brother.
Like I don't know if this is Tony Khan, but they're like, I forgot who talked about it on Twitter last night. But the fact that also when Moxie puts on that bulldog choke, the fact that niggas aren't tapping out, I don't like that either.
Hey, niggas tired of that shit, bro. The fucking 2025 scarred everybody.
Like, you
Niggas
niggas need to
used to
start
see,
tapping out to this fucking bulldog choke, bro.
nah, niggas used to see their fave get put in that bulldog choke and
Grunts.
shut their eyes, and just no way, no please.
Niggas need to lose definitively, bro. I'm sorry. We can't build stories off of niggas just losing to like or happenstance or whatever. It looks bad for everybody involved. Niggas need to lose, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And this is stuff that I was talking about earlier this year. It's stuff we've been talking about last. Niggas have to lose, bro. We can't keep booking these fucking safe finishes. Niggas gotta lose. Jay White need to tap out, bro. If you didn't want Jay White to tap out because he just came back, you shouldn't have put him in there with Moxley.
Or you should have put him later.
I'm sorry, bro. Somebody gotta tap out. Niggas have to lose.
Glasgow or something.
So Dynamite opens up, and off the rip, we get the Will Ospreay fucking opener. We get the Will Ospreay fucking N1 mixtape.
Ospreay and my friends, kind of.
No, those are not his friends. Niggas was saying it when he go back to Japan, and they gonna do him just like they did Danielson, and Akira's gonna be the one that was in Yuta's spot. They were saying that Akira is his young boy, so when he get put out by them Yui niggas, they're gonna have to hold. But little do they know that them boys are ready to stomp him the fuck out, because them niggas is evil. Like, everybody's evil. Like, the last time he went to Japan, he seen how evil niggas was. So the fact that he's kind of like ignoring that is the most Will Ospreay thing I've ever seen.
It's tough, man.
So Renee's with Okada. Okada says he rates family over everything, unlike Takeshita. Takeshita was kicked out because he was selfish. Says Kyle is too smart to make the same mistake. The only thing that matters is that the title stays with the family. If that means Kyle retains his title, he'll be happy. But if it means he wins the title again, he expects Kyle to be happy for him, and he can raise his hand in the center of the ring. This guy being a little rat bastard over this fucking mid-card title is very funny. Like, people are saying, oh, you niggas think that Okada's gonna win the world title in 2026? That's a crazy delusion. It's like, I hear you, but having, like, one of the greatest Japanese wrestlers of the 2010s sitting in your mid-card being a chicken shit heel is very funny.
It's extremely funny.
It's, like, funny in the derogatory way. Because look what you've got him doing. Let's see. Protostar's in the ring. They talk about the Okada stuff. Fletcher calls his bluff. Says, then Okada, you should have my back and help me retain my championship. We both hate Takeshita. And that's the magic word. The word of the day. He said it. The word of the day is Takeshita. That motherfucker comes sprinting down to the ring, take his little shirt off, and starts whooping on that boy. Man, you get a half and half by Fletcher. This nigga runs into a Blue Thunder bomb. Zahi is blocked. The lawn dart is blocked. We get a poison Rana by Takeshita. He then hits Zahi, and then he hits Raging Fire. And stands tall with the belt. And rightfully so. Commentary is like, hey, where the fuck is Okada? Man, no, but at the same time, Okada is in the building, right? Which you know he is. This nigga is getting his ass beat, and it happens so quick. If I'm on the other side of the arena, me sprinting to Gorilla to get into the ring is not happening. You're on your own, buddy. Like, you expect Okada in a full three-piece suit to come running across the arena, to come through the fucking thing, to help this nigga. It's not happening, bro. I'm sorry.
That boy Takashi got the Suguru Ghetto pants on, huh?
Yeah, you do.
I better stay my ass in this glick line.
Stay my ass stay my ass in the fucking clubhouse. That nigga throwing out Raging Fires for free, boy.
For free on the telly, bro.
Yeah, not doing that. Not getting hit with that shit. No way. 11 days, boy. Fuck that.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, man. Fuck that.
Let's get to the 9/11, bro.
Oh god. Okay, yeah. The Will Ospreay decocking video. Yeah.
You know, the good part about this promo is that it helped me figure out what the root of, like, what Will's return and this entire run should have been about. Like, if you're gonna tell niggas, yeah, he's gonna win at Wembley, it definitely should have been in a different way that was kind of revealed in this fucking promo. But I'll let you start that shit off.
So we get a sit down between title, champion, and challenger. Renee asks about how it felt to meet the first time at PWG about 7 years ago or something like that. Or I think it's longer than 7 years. Yeah, because they would have been this would have been before Bullet Club and before the Cleaner, so it would have been 2012, I think. Because they said 7 years. AEW started in 2019. Yeah, so about 2012. Osprey says it was an honor to meet him for the first time. Omega off the bat is a villain. Omega off the bat is talking down about this nigga. He says, "Yeah, nah, he was a flavor of the month. He was an indie darling. I had to go see what the hype was about, and I wasn't blown away. It was a little some light, but I was impressed. I can see I wasn't blown away, but I can see the potential." Renee says, "Oh, Jesus Christ." She says, "All
No, you
right,
need
so
her.
so fast forward to AEW. You guys had a matchup at Wrestle Kingdom. Omega says, "Oh yeah, no, he totally leveled up. He was a different athlete by then. Everybody was saying that Osprey filled his shoes and that this was time for Kenny to come back and see if he could beat the new best guy, Gene." He says, "Nah, man, New Japan called me because this nigga couldn't sell no tickets." All right, brother. Wow, this is what we're doing. Like, yeah, you're saying this stuff in front of a crowd that fully believes everything you're saying. Like, this guy has no chance because they've given him nothing to work with. Like, I think Osprey, I'm not gonna lie, looking back at it, Osprey is definitely a faction guy. Like, it's not that he's not a top guy. He just works well when he has people to play off of. Because he hasn't developed that character to be a solo act. Like, or a hard solo act that can carry the company. And I don't think that's a bad thing. Because when you think about it, that's basically how New Japan is built. Because with New Japan and even Stardom's unit system, like, you're always going to be a guy in a group. But if you're a top, because like Okada was a guy that stood on his own, but he was also known as Chaos's Okada. Same thing with Shinsuke. Shinsuke was a guy on his own, but he was known as Chaos's Shinsuke, or even I forgot what the other one was. It's Counterterrorism Unit.
Oh, the fuck.
Yeah, they had crazy unit names in the 2000s. but yeah, to continue, I fucked my ear up. What the fuck is going on here?
Hey, chill out, bro.
Let's see. So, as Kenny says, yeah, they called me because Osprey couldn't get the job done to fill the house for Wrestle Kingdom, with no Okada and all that. Osprey then goes on to explain the two COVIDs. They basically rehash. This middle section is them rehashing the things from their 2023 feud, where Will goes and says, "We had two different COVIDs, brother. Like, you guys had fans that were able to make fans in quotations. You had the boys around the ring; they were able to make noise, and you were still able to wrestle in front of people. I had to quarantine in a fucking hotel that was as small as a broom closet, and I couldn't go nowhere. I couldn't leave. And when I did, or when I was able to, I had to fucking wrestle in front of in dead silence." And it talks about how you don't know how hard that is. And Osprey's like, "Yeah, I don't really care either. You remember when you ran to Don Callis because you couldn't beat me by yourself?" And at this point, Osprey is fucking fuming because he knows he's being little brothered.
Yeah.
He completely knows and understands that he's being little brothered, and he doesn't like it.
And I think I like that. I like that part of the story. I think that's what they should have ran with the entire time.
But that's what they ran on originally. That's what 2023 was about. Was Omega literally little brothering him, saying, good job, little brother. You held the fort down while I was gone. Now I'm back. That's what that whole Wrestle Kingdom thing. That's why they ran the fucking two COVIDs thing originally at the press conference.
Yeah. I think where we're at now at this point of the year is a little bit different than like where we started this Osprey, I guess not experiment, but like him being the guy that's going to get the belt. Because when we started, obviously we didn't know that he was going to win the Owen and that he was going to go to Wembley. That storyline started off with like, all right, will he be able to get it done with his neck? And people like that initially, starting out with like him training with Mox and shit like that. But I think where the like focus should have been, even if those niggas weren't around, well, one of them niggas wasn't around. Swerve was fucking, that nigga was doing crazy side quests.
Nigga was killing fucking Brodito.
No fucking reason.
Trophy
It should have
hunting.
just been like, it should have leaned more into Osprey's insecurity as like being one of the AEW top guys now, along with Hangman and Swerve, and having got it done. Like he kind of talked about it with like, all right, I helped Hangman get, like when him and Swerve were beefing, he was like, I helped Hangman get his shit. Where the fuck were you? Right? And then Swerve being like, I'll pull up later. I feel like they definitely should have pushed more into just like that. That is his primary insecurity. Like, not to say fuck Wembley and fuck the Londoners. However, every Londoner knows that that nigga rushed coming back, and Tony Khan rushed Osprey coming back in order for Osprey to be able to wrestle at Wembley in whatever capacity it ended up being. So it should have just been like, all right, even if we don't know who the challenger is going to be, even if fucking Max fucks his ankle up, we can always fall back on, all right, this is his focus. His focus is being able to step out of the shadow of Hangman, stepping out of the shadow of Swerve, stepping out of the shadow of like a lot of other people within the company, potentially even stepping out of the shadow of fucking Moxley after training with him for so long, and saying, I'm going to get it done, even if Mox doesn't actually fucking. That nigga is very clearly not worried about that. Like, it's never been more at this point now. It's never been more clear what a guy is not focused on than John Moxley. So it should have just been like, I want to reach that top. I want to prove to people and prove to myself that I can be the guy of AEW and do it. And what did they do? They said, all right, we're gonna have you run character focused feuds all the way up to All In. Why the fuck would you do that? I don't know why the fuck you did that. Like, did it work with Swerve? Yes, but that's because Swerve is really good at playing that fucking evil nerd freak, and also that nigga's also very good at wrestling. Right? Swerve will go off and do some evil shit just for fun. Nigga went down to fucking ROH to fucking harass Bandito for no fucking reason. Zero reason whatsoever. But past that, it's like, all right, we got past Swerve. We won the Owen. Who's next? Who has the title right now? It's Max? All right. Max is also off doing fucking little shit. Should Osprey probably have fucking done the UE bid until around now? Probably. I think so. I think that would help because now what's gonna happen, right? This
Right.
nigga wins the title and then fucking when is he gonna fight Callum? I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
Could it happen on a
his
random Dynamite? Maybe. I don't think it should.
his priorities are entirely too muddied right now. Like
Yeah,
everything about what he's got going on is muddied between New
it's Callum
Japan,
shit.
between like the Callum stuff is because you started that knowing that he was going to Wembley anyway. Like everybody knew what the deal was. We all knew.
Yeah, and the fucking he's about to go to the G1, so you're gonna lose him for a big stretch of the summer. Around the stretch of the summer where you started fucking around and just doing shit. So that shit should have been like it should have been cleaned up by now. And it would have played more into the fucking into his storyline of insecurity and being and if I'm starting to lose Callum, I might have to show that nigga who I am, bro. You must have forgot. Maybe you ain't got no internet over here or something.
That's crazy.
I'm that nigga, bro. I'm your big bro.
No, the fuck you're not.
I am big bro, and you refer to me as such, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you?
And nigga, you didn't see what happened the last time that them niggas was together in that ring.
Well, I'm saying, last time that happened, it should have immediately went into, all right, no, I can't have this.
That shit
I
was
can't be having
fucking
this.
funny, bro. Nigga,
And
Osprey went over there.
worked.
Callum won that damn IWGP. That nigga said, Billy boy, you sit there, you bitch, and you raise my fucking hand.
Dude,
Osprey talking about some, you don't need to cheat, you're better than that. He said, man, if you don't shut your old ass up.
Now, you kind of can't just immediately fucking drop him on his neck because he is IWGP. But as soon as he drops that shit, you
No,
should
he's not right now. That's why they were starting to heat that shit up. Which is why there's no reason. There was no reason that Forbidden Door wasn't some sort of Osprey and the Death Riders versus. I mean, they wanted to do the tournament finals that day, which is why we didn't do it. But it's just like, I don't know, man. I think that
you gotta
I think that the Owen tournament finals or semifinals or whatever being at the fucking crossover event is bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, somebody had to make a boss call and be like, yo, we gotta push this.
Like I know that it's supposed to be like a big deal and it's supposed to be pay-per-view worthy. You're not gonna do that on New Japan's, like that's supposed to be a fucking crossover event between all your different partners. It's supposed to be a Stardom, CMLL, New Japan, and AEW production. And majority of the matches on there are you run bullshit.
Like, I definitely should have been there, and it would have done fucking wonders for Osprey if he at least fought them in some capacity. Clean that shit up. Niggas can be like, all right. If you really want to get corny with it, it could be them being like, all right, you're the guy. I don't know if I would have done that shit. You can hold off on it, whatever. But at least Osprey knows he's the guy, right? So then it's like, all right, now we go into the Owen. Now we beat Swerve. Then it's like, all right, I can fuck around. No dunk house. No dunk. In my perfect world, no dunk house.
No dunk house. No dunk house.
No. Sorry. But now we have this entire fucking, essentially this one big fucking interview seg of Ospreay just being like, hey, trying to be the bigger person.
It's this nigga getting punched in the face and he can't do anything about
it. Omega just being like, fuck you.
Like, pretty much, we can just run through the rest of this. Kenny says, yeah, you know, I fell in the Don Callis little problem here, but you seen what I went through. You seen what I did, and you didn't learn from it. You're pussy for that. You're a bitch for that. You knew you couldn't beat me without Don Callis. That's why you went to Don Callis. You're a fucking failure. Your mother would be embarrassed. And it's like, hey.
He should have blew that nigga's head off.
He was going to. And then he realized, nah, I need to beat this nigga. They talk about his diverticulitis. Kenny goes into full villain mode. He says, oh, yeah, everybody keeps talking about my diverticulitis and how it killed me or whatever. It forced me to be a better wrestler, a smarter wrestler. But you, William, had three herniated discs. How's your neck? Ospreay starts cracking and says, yeah, you know, I'm under crazy pressure. You have no fucking idea. Because nobody in the history of ever has won, no European or no Englishman has won a championship at Wembley Stadium. So I have that on my back, as well as not letting down my family, not letting down my mom, not letting down my son. This nigga says, you're gonna fail your mother. And he says, well, you know what? When you fail, your mom will forgive you, but your son may need a new hero.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And like, I don't like that we went from will they, won't they, they're friends, but Moxley is a problem, to eliminating Moxley, and now Omega has become the fucking Green Goblin. And everybody's okay with it, is my fucking problem. Like, we went from Moxley being the evil proxy of this feud, to all of a sudden now Kenny's lost his mind.
It's that damn plastic bag, bro. He saw that shit and was like,
oh, no, but you see how easily we can just it doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. Because Kenny can watch the fucking, he can sit here and he can watch the footage back of the fucking show to see that Ospreay didn't bag him, ripped the bag, and protected him from the Death Riders. But instead we choose to be wrestling, we choose to be WWE wrestling and fucking, like, just ignore the issues.
That's why we kicking out of that little shit.
I don't care what happens, man. Genuinely speaking, I don't give a fuck, man.
I need it.
Like, I just want this shit over with because everybody's being fucking insufferable. Let Will's title reign be bad ratings. I don't fucking care. Yo,
that nigga bring it up. I've had enough of you, man.
Yeah, he brought up the metrics during the little sit down. He said, yo, you don't sell. You don't do nothing. They're not looking for you, bro.
I was with you when you were doing that little, you like the fucking telenovela. You liar. I was with you, all right? I was with you. You did that Harry Potter shit the next week with the fucking Sephiroth voice. You losing me. You bring ratings up in a Graps discussion. Who's talking about charts when we talking about hoops, man?
Son, that was his entire sit down. Was I'm a better wrestler than you, and you're not a draw.
Oh my god, Kevin Durant has you niggas wiped down, bro. Fuck. I hate that guy because he ran the threads, but he was right.
Niggas bringing up stats and a Graps. Or, sorry, that you be bringing up fucking ticket sales in a Graps conversation, man. Like, it really is it's just bad eats, bro.
I gotta see this fucking Kenny trying his hardest to get niggas to turn on him. But the fucking, this is too late. It don't matter what happened. He could do the mocap for Alex. Alex turned out to be a fucking weirdo. He could do all this shit. He could bring up ratings in my Graps discussion. Niggas won't turn on him. Oh my god.
No, yeah, like people are like we have like Ospreay psychosis is fucking real, by the way, because we have hit a fever pitch to where niggas are ignoring everything except for the Ospreay parts they don't like. Like, people are actually lasering in on the Ospreay parts they don't like, and nothing else matters.
Oh, man.
Kenny Omega turns into fucking Mr. Hyde, and everybody's like, oh, he's so fucking Quirk Chungus, man. Like, oh yeah, okay, I see what this is.
Niggas going, Kimo. I'm like, what is this?
Like, what is this, bro? Like, you niggas are so disgusting, man.
And it was supposed to be worse. Holy shit, it was supposed to be worse. Max was supposed to have that fucking title for 2 weeks longer. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
holy shit, bro.
That's I'm probably stressed the fuck out now. I'm stressed and I'm pissed off.
Yeah, man. Like, wow.
Let's get through the rest of this clip.
I don't want to even
We'll
fucking
try.
talk
We'll
about
try
this
this
shit.
shit. We'll try this wrestling shit again next week, man.
No, we fucking won't, cause it's gonna be the go home, and it's gonna be fucking worse.
No, don't worry. TK has some from you on
No,
the
he
go
doesn't.
home.
He has nothing
Yes,
planned.
that is.
He showed me that he has nothing planned. I'm gonna fly through the rest of this. Hikaru Shida, that we have the Fatal 4-Way for Fatal 4-Way. Niggas gonna flame me for that. We have the 4-Way for the TBS Championship. It wasn't bad, but you can't even pay me to fucking care about this shit right now, because these are all people that have been feuding for no fucking reason. The only thing it's missing is fucking Harley Cameron in here somewhere. Stat goes for Saturday Night Fever. It gets reversed by Maya World. It's a cradle. It's 3 count. Can't even beat fucking Statlander, who has no direction, nothing going on. Literally got demoted to the TBS division. Still can't beat Statlander. Bird's promo. This is where they start fucking dragging the Divine Dominion through the mud, and I'm just like, all right, bro, can you guys just win in peace? Like, there's winning in peace, and then there's like dangling it in front of my face. We get Jay White and Moxley. Fantastic matchup between the two. I think this was better than the Finley match that they had on TV or whatever. Everybody was like, yeah, this one kind of doesn't work. But then again, I think it only connected because it was Moxley. I think that's like the difference maker there, is that it wasn't them trying to have like a short New Japan match, but it was Moxley bringing it to up to speed per se, for like what the AEW television presence is looking for. But yeah, we get a Uranagi. Moxley's shoulder is fucked up. We get a roll up by Jay White for 2. Blade Runner, but Moxley rolls out of the ring. Gator roll when they get back in the ring. We get the Bulldog choke. Jay White goes out. Marina comes. They stare down Jay White. It looks like he's going to dap him up out of respect. Jay White tries to get in Moxley's face for whatever reason. And David Finlay hits the craziest high knee to the back of this guy's fucking neck I've ever seen. The dogs jump him. The conglomeration comes to help. Gabe Kidd comes to help and even the odds for the dogs. Then they note that the Bang Bang Gang is not here tonight for some fucking reason. Oh, well, they said no interference in the tournament. They're baby faces. What are we doing? Well, there's no reason for them to be here tonight because the tournament has no interference. Oh, so after the bell rings, he's just gonna magically not get jumped by the niggas they've been fighting for 3 weeks. Heard you. Let's see. Roddy comes in, he takes out Kid, they hit him with a high-low. Brodito and Hangman come and make the save, and this is where Hangman throws out the open challenge for the trios titles. We get the women's sit down. We talked about this already, where we said that, this very much feels like something that should have happened earlier. Like, if you switch the promo that they cut 3 weeks ago with this one here, I think you get a much better result. Where they have a champion challenger sit down, and it's like, oh yeah, they get into each other's faces, and you don't really know the reason why they're kind of like in each other's faces. Then a couple weeks later, you finally get the in-ring promo, or even like another sit down or whatever the fuck. But I mean, like this one was weak. I genuinely think that this sit down was weaker than the one from 2-3 weeks ago or whatever.
Yeah, the one at Will's Celebration was way fucking better.
It was a way more heated promo. Everybody's saying it's heated because they're brawling and they're screaming at each other, and it's like it's playing wrestling. That's cool and all, but like I think that we're definitely cooling down a little bit, and I don't think it's intentional. I just think that there's too much fucking time. Like, there's entirely too much time to where we're waffling about before this Wembley show. So I wish I could fucking make sense of it. I don't know. Nigel McGuinness and Hechicero.
Yay!
Son, Nigel McGuinness with one good leg beat the Alchemist Hechicero. I have nothing to say. It's a good match, but why are we beating Hechicero? Like, I know we want Nigel on the card, but why are we running this injury angle?
There's got to be other niggas he could beat for this.
Why are we running the injury angle with Hechicero? I know nobody. I know you guys in CMLL don't care that he's a world heavyweight champion, but like that matters. There's no reason for a guy. Hechicero is 100%, by the way, because he didn't even get beat by Cage like that, so he's practically 100%. Nigel got his fucking foot shattered. Nigel's foot is in a million pieces, and Shibata hit him hard as fuck. But whatever, man. Genuinely, what the fuck ever. There's a swerve something or other in here somewhere where he goes, oh, it's an open challenge, right? That's a bet. So, whatever the fuck these niggas are called are definitely showing up at Wembley. What else was in there? We had, Jonathan Cruz, I believe, is what he's called when he has the mask off. He's doing a little thing for MJF. Andrade comes out. MJF is in a hot tub with this fucking world champion. That's another thing that we continue to fucking not address. Is this guy's stupid little storyline that doesn't make any sense. MJF walking around with this fucking title saying, "Now I'm the real champion." Brother, you got pinned.
We just gonna ignore that little shit.
No, we're gonna ignore it, but it's dumb. And everybody's saying, "No, this is a fucking fantastic idea." How?
I think niggas are lying, bro. I think niggas are lying and they just like Max.
Like, you niggas, I get it. You niggas hate CM Punk. Okay, bro. But, like, can we be a little bit, like, honest about what's happening here?
Oh, hell no.
Like, at least when Punk did it, it was off the suspension. So he legitimately lost that title without being pinned or submitted or even he was stripped of the title. So he at least had a claim to it. You lost and showed up 2 weeks later talking about some fucking, oh yeah, they may have beat me, but I'm the real champion. And I'm supposed to put stock into that? Like, you want me to believe that? Oh, well, that's the heel part of it, is that he knows he lost, but you know, like, brother, so? You believe that? Like, what the fuck, man? I don't know. This is a very weird company currently.
Yeah.
This is, it's not, the only thing that's stopping it from being as weird as WWE is the fact that they allow people to wrestle, and people don't just randomly disappear from TV, randomly disappear to get fired. Like, if you have a storyline, it'll be finished. It won't be in a way that's, like, satisfying if it sucks, but it'll get finished, and then you'll get shelved. Perfect example, Kevin Knight and Speedball. They had the match damn near a week or two after the fucking thing happened, and we never spoke about it again.
Nah, don't worry. They're going to bring it back.
Yeah, anyway.
You saw that segment. You saw that segment.
Anyway. Oh, where he was a fucking locked character in the crowd?
Oh, no, I'm talking about this past Dynamite. What just happened?
What the hell did he do on there?
Oh, you didn't see? So Kevin Knight comes out, do his thing, talk his shit.
Oh, yes, that was right before the main event, right? Yeah, I turned the shit off.
His Atlanta outfit, silky shirt with the fucking skinny jeans like we're back in 2017, right? So Darby comes out. He calls out Darby. Darby comes out.
Niggas that dress like that today, right?
Oh, of course, but, where we should have kept that where it was in 2017. So Darby comes out, you know what I'm saying? Kevin's like, "Whoa, brother, whoa. Let me know you ain't got no weapons on you. Do your little twirl." So Darby does it. Darby steps over the line, trips over the fucking tripwire, and the fucking pyro goes off and blows that nigga out. Kevin Knight runs down, throws this nigga in the ring, puts him in the tree of woe, sets a chair up right next to his head, and hits him with a fucking coast to coast.
Make sure that nigga is asleep.
And puts that nigga down. The paramedics come out and strap him into that little shit. And, El Hijo de Sting comes down to fucking check on him and be in the camera so niggas can go, "Who is that?" Oh, that's El Hijo de Sting. Okay. There's a backstage segment where Kevin Knight's just like, "Whoa, make sure you get him right, all right?" We want anything bad to happen to Darby. And then, Sting's son, peacocks at Kevin Knight. Kevin Knight's like, "Oh, back up, nigga. Chill. I'm money. Don't do that."
Yeah, we go fucking kill Steve Borden Jr.
So I think, right, if I put my little tinfoil hat on,
okay,
if Darby can be cleared by the time we get to Wembley, somebody's gonna have to
Kevin Knight is gonna kill this fucking Sting Jr.
No fucking Elijo this thing.
Who the
No,
fuck else,
it's
nigga? Oh,
Speedball
Speedball?
Mike
Nigga,
Bailey.
you
Come
getting Sting
on.
Jr. Shut the fuck up.
No. Come on. That's
Nigga
what I'm
talking about some
thinking.
fucking Mike Bailey.
Nah, come on. Don't do that.
Bro, is
We
Eli
need that
Hodo's
match.
thing. They already put the fucking thing in there.
We need that match.
If Speedball show up, everybody need to blow up Tony Khan fucking phone.
Nah, Tony Khan listening, alright? When it happens, when it gets announced, I'm not gonna be obnoxious about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be on some chill shit. I'm just gonna sit back. Everybody can thank me. I'm not gonna respond to it. I'm
So
just
in the
gonna
main
let everybody
event, in a what's the word, result that nobody saw coming, the Elite beat the Callis family of Davis and Doyle and Clone. So you remember what I said, that the hologram shit is done with?
Yeah.
That shit is
Oh, really?
finished, bro.
Oh.
Now we're
No,
done.
no, it's coming back.
No, no,
It's
no, no,
coming
no.
back.
We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done.
No, it's coming back. It's coming back.
No, we're done.
I
We
didn't
are
hear
we
you.
are absolutely fucking finished. So after that, they get attacked by Roppongi Vice and Lance Archer. Let's see. Copeland comes in. He helps. Christian helps as well. They help with the Bucks and they clear everybody. Let's see. They beat the shit out of Christian. I see. Christian gets blown up by the fucking shotgun. Cope says, "What the fuck?" as if it wasn't an accident. Oh yeah, that was another thing. Cope was talking about he wants to retire in AEW, and he says, "Yeah, you know, AEW's like the Attitude Era. You can do whatever you want, nigga. We know. Yeah, y'all been doing whatever the fuck y'all want, and that's the
We're
problem.
watching the TV, man. We're watching the TV.
Did you know that we can see you?" Let's see. Everyone except for Omega fought away from the ring. Omega got to his feet. Ospreay came down and was furious with Omega. What do you got to say to me after you brought up my 7-year-old son, you prick? Omega responded, "I've only got one thing to say to the likes of Will Ospreay, security, get his ass out of here." Huh? I'm so glad I didn't watch this shit. Oh my god, this is such bollocks, bro. Oh my god, this is such... Ew, man. This is what you fucking weird ass niggas were cheering? Yeah. Oh my... and this is how I really can't trust you weird ass niggas, bro.
And they want him to retain.
Nah, this is legitimately how I know I can't trust you weird ass niggas, bro. Oh my god, look at what the fuck the angle was. Because what are we gonna do next week if this is the angle? Oh my fucking god. Ospreay runs to the ring, he attacks Omega. The security guards hold him back. This thing gets blown up with a V-trigger. Bro, he puts Ospreay through a table with a one-winged angel and I'm supposed to pop? Oh no, well he's the bad guy. Why? Nigga, what has happened to Kenny Omega that he is now willing to do whatever if he's scared? Am I supposed to believe that he's scared of Will Ospreay after he sat here and fucking dressed him down in a promo?
Yes.
He's been talking down to this nigga for 2 weeks. 3 weeks almost. And I'm supposed to believe that he's just fucking... He's scared of Will Ospreay? That's why he's doing all this? Get the fuck. This is nonsense, bro.
Nigga went over to community effort Orlando and came back a fucking evil man.
Ridiculous behavior. I can't fucking believe this shit, bro. Not scared, fed up, probably. No, that is fear, bro. Everything this guy has been doing this episode of Dynamite screams like fear to me. He's trying to rage bait Ospreay so Ospreay runs at him and he can kill him. He literally put this guy through a table for literally no reason. Like this is very much MJF. Like we have approached the MJF nonsense of pre-main event shenanigans, where your whole plan is to rage bait the guy so that he literally just runs at you and he's free game. You are scared of this nigga. That's the story that they're trying to tell, and it's bad. Because we went from fucking whatchamacallit. We went from holy fuck my brain. We went from respect to these niggas talking about, oh well, you try to take my career away. To now Kenny Omega is just like a fucking, he's a cornered animal. What is happening here? Ospreay has no friends. I can understand him acting like this if Moxley and the other niggas were still like around. Fam, it is just Will Ospreay, and he's the most genuine he's ever been. So what is wrong with you?
I just felt like being evil this week.
Yeah, clearly. Because nothing makes sense.
Ain't no rhyme or reason to it.
I don't know, man. Like I said, Wembley needs to come quick because I'm over it.
Yay!
I'm so over it. Well, I'll be locked back in when Wembley is done with.
We're gonna get our metrics talk after.
Because I cannot genuinely sit down and be focused on this AEW product that sucks. I'm sorry, it sucks. Niggas can say these are some of the best episodes of AEW of the year. They're lying. This episode is only good if you hate Will Ospreay, which a lot of people do. So look at that. And I'm not gonna say you can't hate Will Ospreay. I don't care if you hate Will Ospreay or not. But the TV has not been good, and we all have to agree on that. The TV has been very, very fucking nonsensical. The world title program has sucked. It sucked when MJF was champion versus Omega too. Don't get it twisted. Because the entire TV since January has kind of sucked. Because all we did was run to this Omega Ospreay 3 to get it out of the way before Kenny eventually hangs it up. And we ran to it in the most disingenuous way. We used a bunch of smoke and mirrors to waste time till everybody was ready to go. Max gets hurt, and then we push that title match up so then they can get the shock factor or whatever the fuck it is. And then, nothing. Kenny is champion. He's sitting here fucking around. Ospreay ends up dropping the Death Riders so that he can be a genuine guy. Now Kenny Omega is a freak of fucking nature. Like, nothing makes any sense, bro. Literally nothing makes sense. What you know what this is the equivalent of? This is the equivalent of last year where niggas won the Rumble and there was like a month and a half. There was like two months of TV left before WrestleMania, so they just had to keep just making shit up. Like at least with the WrestleMania build that year, it was 2 months because of their own undoing. Niggas had to have planned for this already. I refuse to believe that in the fucking months before, in the 2 months before fucking Wembley, Tony Khan has nothing planned. I don't believe that. I can't believe that there is absolutely nothing planned to where we're running in circles on every feud on this card.
Don't worry.
Nigga, the Rolling Birds weren't on TV till 3 weeks ago.
Nah, but you already know what it is. It's Wembley, bro.
There's a random casino gauntlet match. The world title match, or the world title feud, is as muddy as possible. Because Ospreay is a good guy. Kenny Omega was a good guy till 3 weeks ago. Why is he evil? Nobody can tell me why. He's literally acting out for no reason. Niggas gonna tell me, oh, you're not watching the product. And they're gonna say what you said. Oh, it's about the bag. Watch the show. Like the tension should be about niggas not thinking he's good enough. Or better yet, it can be about Omega being like, yeah, man, this is my last shot, and you might have me, but I can't let you get close. But that's not where we were at. If Omega had been showing signs of being fucked like a month ago, this probably wouldn't be as fucking odd. But it literally went from 0 to 60 to 100. This shit is fucking funny, man. Whatever. Anyway, you got anything else? Cause I'm fucking done here.
I watched Sai Kamitani versus Shuri. That was at the top of the year. That Wrestle Kingdom? Yeah, it was Wrestle Kingdom. I swore I've seen this match before. I don't know where I've seen it, but I have seen the match before. I thought I hadn't, and I was just looking for Sai Kamitani stuff to watch. Am I going to the ROH show tomorrow? I'm broke as fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
Death before dishonor.
This film is gonna eat up all of the disposable income I wanted to do shit with for the next 3 months and then some, probably. And I know the tickets are probably cheap because it's fucking ROH, but also the mental toll of going to that part of South Philly is fucking annoying. Because the 2300 isn't the most annoying part of the city ever. It's like right next to the sports arenas, but not like close enough to the sports arenas to where I can walk from that train station to the 2300. So I have to take this really weird bus. But
Jesus
I
Christ.
wanted to go because fucking Dito's there. Nick Wayne is there, I think, as well.
Yeah, he's
Um,
against Jordan Oliver, which should be a good
yeah.
match.
I wanted to see Nigel before they pulled him. Um, to where it's like it's not like they're replacing him with some ass niggas. It's fucking I think Shibata and fucking Yuta. Shibata and Yuta are fighting for it. I don't know if it's today or what.
Yeah,
I mean it has
tonight they're doing the. Oh no, yeah, the no, sorry, Nick Wayne is fighting Jordan Oliver tonight, is what it was. Sorry, you're
okay,
correct.
yeah. So yeah, that would have been a great match to watch in person. Them niggas are good. Uh, and obviously I want to see Lee Moriarty, but I think ROH is in Philly deadass every year. I could be wrong about that, so I'm sure I'll catch them later.
Yeah, so the winner of the Shibata match tonight goes on to take Nigel's place in the Moriarty match.
Yeah,
And then we
it's
have
just really.
Bandito Wayne, Athena Hazuki, Perazzo Delander, Rush Andretti, which is something that they've been running for months now. I'm surprised. I guess Ring of Honor doesn't have pay-per-view like that, so I guess that makes sense. And then Castle Runners versus Lethal Twist for the Ring of Honor Trios title.
Um, yeah, I think it would have been a good show. It's just really unfortunate timing that like it feels like last month. All right, I could probably justify going. Probably for some not great tickets or not great seats, but like, yeah, I at least would have went to Philly Aura. This month though, it's like I literally have to lock down and not spend shit because the film is soon. So I will be watching it though. I'll pop the pay per view on the side TV. I don't usually watch Ring of Honor stuff, but the card moved me enough so I wanted to go in person, so I'll at least watch it. So I get some shit there. But yeah, Shuri versus Kamitani. Um, I thought the match was good. I think I had the same criticism when I watched it the first time. I was just like, I didn't like the fucking them hate niggas getting involved for that one itty bitty part of the match. I was like, you
Listen, man,
guys,
they do it in their own matches too. I just watched Momo and Saya in the 5-star, and it was a fucking hate fest somehow.
yeah. So the niggas still terrorists to this day. What the fuck wrong with you? But it was mad good. Shuri hitting fucking Saya with the hardest kicks I've ever. Saya was selling that shit like death too. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the whole thing with her faction is that they're like shoot fighters. So
Yeah.
everybody hits super hard, everybody kicks super hard. It's good luck with that.
Yeah. They were hitting each other with a couple different like suplex holds where I was just like, what the fuck is that? Um, Saya hitting the Star Crusher, I thought that shit was cool as fuck. Good as fuck move. And I didn't have too much to say. It was kind of on the shorter side. I was just like after because I saw the video was like 20 minutes. I was like, oh, it's pretty like decently long. And then I forgot that it's two entrances, and then niggas cut off the video early to not cut it off, but like they'll add in the like celebration after too. So it wasn't that long, but like I still really fucked with what I saw. Obviously I fuck with Saya. But I think I'm probably gonna start going into more Shuri tape. She's cool as shit.
She's absolutely fantastic.
Well, I forget what the name of one of her kicks is where she hit Saya with like fucking three of those things. I think it's the bone saw kick. I don't remember the fucking name
You
of it.
talking about buzzsaw kick?
The buzzsaw kick. There you
Yeah,
go. That
that's the Tajiri special.
when she almost hit Saya with that the first time, and they just stood in fucking aura farm on each other. I was like, all right, no, I'm buying into it. You got me. You got me. You got me. I know we're done with cinema wrestling in 2026 at this point, but put my hands up for that one. Yeah, no,
But
it was
I
fantastic.
wouldn't even call that cinema wrestling. I think I just almost got my fucking head blown off.
Yeah,
Like that's more so understanding where you're at, right? Like that's just putting the other person over. It's like you're known for kicks. If you swing it with your entire body and that hits me, I'm dead.
absolutely. So I'm gonna tap into probably both of them some more, probably in their actual promotions, so that they can get I can watch a little bit more time instead of them niggas
Yeah,
getting cut off
the
for
New
like
Japan
17 minutes.
fucking 9 minute match.
Yeah, but no, that shit was great. Uh, and then besides that, I also watched the Oreo versus Uemura, but we talked about that. Good ass match.
Fantastic match.
But that's all I got this week. I'll hit y'all with some more next week, more in depth graps
All
for
right.
sure.
So I will say before we go that our EP Memesy did bring up a very good idea as I was riffing on stream playing Universe mode the other day. I was talking about a WWE G1, and then she proposed a WWE AEW G1, where it would be like the two blocks would be AEW and WWE. So I think that we should come up with that for next week, of course. I was gonna do it today, but time constraints with me being fucking bad with time management this week. But for next week, for sure, that we should have it because next week is gonna be nothing. Next week it's just back to the regular schedule of AAA and AEW, and that's it. And then Tux is book reports.
Yippee.
So we'll definitely have time to do the G1, and I want to see what you come up with. So
How many people are usually in the G1?
24. Let's see, G1 Climax 36. IWGP, that's the wrong one. G1 Climax. Oh no, it's 20.
Okay. And then it's how many niggas per block? Like 5?
It's 20, so 10 per block.
Oh shit. Okay.
You don't need to do anything past like who's winning what and who's doing what. It's more so just setting the blocks up, and then we'll just discuss it.
But set some shit out. I'm just gonna go with niggas that should be in their rightful company. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that.
We can just do it with current rosters as of at least like the day of or whatever if we want to change anything.
Yeah. That shit gonna look crazy on mine. I'm not gonna
Nigga, it's gonna look crazy. Period. Who the fuck is in WWE, bro?
It's gonna look nuts.
Like the WWE solo one is gonna be crazy. At least WWE versus AEW, you can cheat because AEW you can pull off an easy 10. I think the 10 will be so easy that we probably will pull the same 10 from AEW.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoa.
That would be crazy. You mix them up.
I mean,
I guess we can do that. Yeah.
That's
For
probably a lot.
the AEW WWE one, we just mix it up, mix up the blocks for sure.
What was the other G1 you wanted to make? The WWE G1?
Just the WWE one, yeah. And
Okay.
you can use everybody. We'll allow for the WWE one for the sake of them not having people. You can include like NXT and AAA and fucking whatever, because those rosters might get scary if you have to just go with the main roster.
I played fucking Saquon Sugar in that bitch.
There you go. That shit is funny.
Yeah,
they blew that whole fucking faction up after doing nothing with them for a year. That's awesome, man. But that is it for Graps this week. We want to thank you guys for watching. Y'all have a good night and Godspeed.
Peace out, y'all.